Oh yeah, we about to get it. We gonna get it. And I mean, I figured it's probably gonna be the crew of you, right? It's gonna be the crew of you, your twin, and the rest of you motherfuckers who think you can be sliding. You think you're gonna be sliding in the chat, and you know I don't pay attention to the chat. That's what's so disingenuous about your motherfucking ass. If Atari hadn't clicked on your comment, I wouldn't have even seen it. That's how I know you're a bitch, a scary bitch, because that link was available and you could have came up there on that goddamn panel and said what you had to say. But now we gonna get it. In that corner, we got the TMHC girls, all the ones who want to support them bitches as they come for bomb. Baby, they over there and they jumping up and down. Yeah, give them a clap, y'all. Give them a clap. Yeah. And in the right corner is a big bitch. She's known by Bomb, also by Cherry, and she got the sweetest juice. Everybody say, yeah. And in the middle, it happens to be Rude. Rude, he's in the middle. These bitches want Bomb to denounce Rude. Ah, there you go. There you go. How we going to do this, y'all? We going to get it. We going to get it. Now, this is the thing, right? You motherfuckers, see, y'all don't see that we got different women, even different men, but let's stick just to the women, just us women. We have different women. We have different personalities, different theories about life. We actually live different lives, right? We have different friends, different philosophies. And you notice that people of many philosophies and thinking points could come on my panel and we chat it out. Okay? Right? We got Black Woman Spear. She's over there with the sisters, right? I forget what she called herself, right? What they call that group of women, SBE, or I'm not even sure, right? You know, if I'm not sure, that means I don't know nothing about it. I don't claim to be a part of it. But me and Black Women Spirit have great conversations, right? Then we got JV. She's the feminine women over there teaching. We got B1 over there, right? And Nyla and Taz. We got a lot of people. We got Miss Olivia, right? Some of y'all met her recently. I've been rocking with Miss Olivia for a while. We have a Cookie Monster over there doing her goddamn thing. She done moved out the area too, and she's in the beef sector holding it down, baby. Listen, in this sector, people have parted off, and they're doing what they're doing. Wherever they're doing it, right? We've been rocking with each other for years. We even fought each other, and then we come back. And I said I wasn't, listen, some of us are so cool. We've been doing this shit for years. Black Woman Spirit have a point of view that I do not have to a certain degree. And but I respect her point of view. Okay? I respect her point of view. And she seems to respect mine. Now, sometimes she'll come out and say, Bomb, but I don't like it. I hear her going in other places talking about my area not safe. I don't tell people her area not safe, but I just let it go. I hear it. What y'all think I'm fucking deaf? But I say, okay, I let it go. We're not going to act like we didn't see what happened the other motherfucking day. But this is not about that, right? We're not going to act like we was on the panel. Rue came in the chat, and I didn't even know what took place on what panel. She said, yeah, that Rude is that motherfucker. She said what she said about him. Did you hear me jump on her about that? Not even a little bit. She's a grown-ass woman. And then I saw Rude in the chat. I said, Rude, come up here and explain yourself. I wasn't taking sides, right? That's not what I was doing. Now she jumped off. She got a right to do that. She's a grown woman. What y'all thought I was going to do? Just shut my shit down? What you thought I was going to yell at Rude? I'm not his mom. Rude is like, to me, like a little nephew. You know, if I told y'all that some of my sons have different opinions, my husband and I have different opinions, am I supposed to divorce them, leave them? Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm defending him. When did you see me defend Rude? Rude do not need me to defend him. So y'all need to fucking stop your lying. Even right now, all I am saying is you're not going to tell me who to deal with and who not to deal with. That's my word. And if you think you're brave enough to come up here and make me do it, I'm about to put this link down. Come and see if you can make me. Let me grab it. Come and see if you can make me. Let me see. I got to open this up a little bit. Come and see if you can fucking make me. When I rock with whoever I rock with, I rocked with you. Right? If we had a little argument and you decide to leave because you was hurt, right? That's on you. But as far as I was concerned, I still was in your shit unless you blocked me. Like you bitch ass nigga, Jerome Whiteside, change your name, you raggedy ass, rat ass nigga. The only reason you ain't see me in your shit afterwards, after our little disagreement, was because you's a bitch. You blocked me. But I was still over there giving you little thumbs up, even if I disagreed with you. Even if I disagree with you. Hold up. He fell asleep maybe about 20 minutes ago. He knocked out. Close my door for me, babe. Okay, let me grab this link. So I rock with people, and even when I watch some of y'all leave, I'm cool with it. I don't have no hard feelings. I'm not over here dogging you out for your decisions. You grown. Make your motherfucker decisions. But I'm growner than you, nigga. And if you got a right to make your decision, nigga, then you goddamn right I'm going to make my own decision. I'm going to tell you now, I disagree with the sexual assault, but that's not the only thing Rude have said that I disagree with. In fact, Rude was up here talking. Who was it? Me? It was me, Rude. Damn, who was the other woman? And we was absolutely telling him we disagree. He was like, no. Check this out. And he was like, check out what I'm saying. And I was like, Rude, we hear what you're saying. We just disagree with you. That's what it was. So I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about. Right? If I disagree with you, I let you know I disagree with you. You disagree with me, you tell me you disagree with me. We can have the discussion. Okay? But I dare one of you motherfuckers to come up here and try to make me change my mind. Though, let me grab any one of you bitches. I don't give a fuck. You could be a bitch and you could be a nigga, right? I don't give a fuck which side of what you think you belong. I don't care how you feel, how I should act. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers coming on my panel to tell me how to handle my shit. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I listen to what they got to say. And it go in one ear and out the other. If you don't like it over here, then don't come. And if you do, then you could come. If you don't like when somebody's over here, y'all haven't seen that. That's been happening for months now. If somebody is up here and somebody don't fuck with them, who rock with me, they don't come up. They'll wait till that person leave and then they'll come up. And I watched this shit happen for months because there was a split. It was a whole group of us and we was doing well, yo. But you know, what happens is when people start deciding, you know, first of all, I saw a blown ass bitch. I'm gonna call her out. Suey, because since you the one who calling me out, bitch, I saw you take a group of what I consider strong Black women. I saw you take them by the hand, bitch, and tell them what the fuck to do and how to think. Girl, you should be proud. You should be proud. I was thinking, well, you know, some of the women, they'll come to their senses, but not as long as you there looking over their shoulders to say, I see what you doing. I see where you at. But bitch, you got me fucked up. Cause I'm not that. I'm not them. Right? I'm not them, little bitch. I will crush you. You understand what I'm saying, bitch? I don't listen. You could crack all your lame ass, slow ass, talking ass jokes with your little bird ass voice, bitch. And I'm telling you, all I gotta do is roar, honey, and I will fuck you up. You ain't nobody, bitch. Nobody. And if I start telling the story of these ladies, then them bitches not gonna like me. None of them gonna like me. Because they don't want people to know how that went down. When they got a little story of it from Verbal. See, Verbal told a little bit of story, and we told it in a joking way. Boy, I know y'all was heated when that came out. But bitch, test me. I'm gonna put that shit on Front Street. Test me, Lil Ho. Test me. You don't think I know? You forgot I was there? You forgot I had access to the back chat? You forgot, little bitch? Are you fucking kidding me? When you cried because you wanted to be in charge and you know what I'm saying? And Verbal, she was like, look, damn, we all women and we all smart. And listen, there's nobody in charge, but you wanted to be in charge. See, out of respect for some of them ladies, I'ma back it up, but I better not motherfucking see you co-signing this little bitch when she coming for me, because I aim at little bitches like it ain't nothing. Y'all easy targets. You made yourself easy motherfucking targets. Right? You made yourself easy targets. And I had your motherfucking back, even when I disagreed. Oh, you mean Bomb disagreed with the ladies and she still liked them and supported them? You mean Bomb saw what some of the shit they were doing and she still had their backs not to let people just be lying on them or smacking them around? You mean Bomb had your motherfucking back so nobody could just lie on you? I need you to understand something. You notice people flock to me, right? People flock to me. This is a thing though. If you are a group of women and people flock away from you, they run from you. I promise you, the people who running from you, they're not the motherfucking issue. It's something going on with your little group. Your little group can't stay nowhere by itself. Right? You got to find a group of little men who would allow you to crack jokes on them. You got to go by their motherfucking rules and shit. You know, I ain't got no motherfucking rules. I go where I go. I promise you, I go where the fuck I want to go. If I hit these niggas up and say, hey, I'm in the chat, they in the back, they will let me on their panels. And I ain't got to suck no motherfucking dick. And well, you know, I don't have to do that. And it's weird because it should be you, the young, beautiful, fresh. It should be you that get away with things. I've been getting away with things all my motherfucking life, right? When it comes to some of these niggas. So you mean to tell me Bob can go up there and do that, but you can't? It says something about you. Now, let me grab this link because I'm talking too much, baby. I'm doing too much motherfucking talking. I'm just saying, let's see if you can make me. If you can make me. I'm willing to back you motherfuckers one at a time, but if you come all together, then we could get it like that too. including that faggoty ass nigga Jerome Whiteside, aka tackling what, nigga? The only thing you tackling is your femininity, nigga. Your masculinity is fighting with your femininity, and your masculinity has lost. You don't want this motherfucker work, nigga. What you thought because there was a few women coming at me, nigga? You thought, oh, this the perfect time. Nigga, I know you's a snake ass nigga, but I'm ready, bitch, waiting for you and the rest of these bitches to come up here, okay? I want to see how this gonna work out. Come and make me decide who I'm not gonna fuck with. Come and make me say that I'm not fucking with Rude no more. If Rude come on this bitch right now, he welcome to come up, fuck up out of here. Just like you were. You forgot? This is the area where everybody could come up. I put my link up. I pin it for everybody, anybody. It don't matter what your race is. It don't matter what side. You could be manosphere. You could be, it don't even fucking matter. But now y'all gonna make it seem like Bomb was doing something. Yeah, Bomb was over there. Fuck up out of here. And let me make it very clear also. I know I said I don't want to be fighting with certain people, but you got one more time to take a shot at me and think that I'm gonna just be as nice as I want to be. Right now, I'm fired the fuck up. Take that shot and see if we will be wrestling. You think you're gonna just keep on your channel thinking you could tell people that my shit not safe for women, and then you gonna, well, fuck up out of here. How many times you think you're gonna get away with that shit? Not another motherfucking time. Not one more motherfucking time. Thinking you could tell me what the fuck to do. And then, but on top of that, you telling other women that, well, bomb area not safe. Yeah, you're right. Let me tell you something. If you come over here taking shots at people and think that you're going to duck behind me, you're right. Bomb area is not that, baby. Don't take no shots if you're not looking to get shot back at. Bomb going to move the fuck out the way. Because if Bomb, it would be something if y'all making it seem like I'm the mess maker. If I was up here and I'm provoking y'all to start fighting, and then you said Bomb gets out the way. But let's talk about what happened. So Black Woman Spirit was on this motherfucking panel. We was chatting it up. And we was talking, I think we was talking about Sister George and that conversation. Okay. I didn't even look at the stream. I didn't know nothing about it. Remember, y'all had to tell me exactly where to go, the timestamp. Everybody was over here and I was just listening. Right? Cool. We listening and we talking about it. We listening and we talking about it. All of a sudden, Rude popped in. I didn't even know Rude had been over there. Then you're like, Bob, Rude, like what she telling me for? I'm not his motherfucking mama. So I was like, Rude, come up here and explain yourself. And she was like, nah, Bob, just listen to me, believe me, Bob. I was like, damn, calm down. I'm asking him to come up and explain himself. I'm not taking no side, but you got to understand, I'm not here to take no sides. I'm not your mama. You're not about to get spanked. If one of y'all lying and telling the truth, it could be just a difference of opinion. But we ran through it. And when Rude was up here, I said, Rude, did you hear when you said this? He was like, Bomb, just play it. I'm like, but did you hear? I stopped it and I pointed it out. Rude didn't call me no names and I didn't call him no names. What y'all wanted me to do? You wanted me to say, ooh, I heard what you said, and then tell him to go outside, get a switch so I could whip his ass? Is that what y'all wanted? So we started the fucking conversation. What Rude does on his channel, that's his motherfucking channel. So y'all then want to hold me responsible because he goes to his channel and say what he want to say. That's his channel. He's a grown-ass man. He's not my son. And even if he was my son, my son are grown-ass men too. They have a right to their opinion. I have a right to mine. I can say I disagree. Hey, Rude. And the thing about fucking Rude is he'll let us all on that panel, and I'll be able to say, well, Red Rude, I kind of disagree with you. He'd be like, but bomb. And I'll be like, Rude, look, I just disagree. And he'd be like, okay, fuck it. And he may still continue his talking points. Okay, but he knows that I disagree. But what does the fuck does that mean? I'm just a woman online. And also what happened? Black Woman Spears said he is disrespectful as fuck. And then I have a different view of Rude. Y'all have never, ever seen Rude be disrespectful to me. Right? So why would I? So I'm supposed to punish him because he's disrespectful to other people who he himself said disrespectful of him. But then even when you listen to Rude say, look, we got this love-hate relationship. Black Woman Spears said the same thing. We got this love-hate relationship. I stay out of that. You know why? Because like I've said, in this space, we've been here 4 or 5 years, and there have been arguments, and then they come back together. Then there are arguments, and then they come back together. And then there's arguments, and they come back together. And if that is how this shit rock and roll, and I know it, and I decided I don't no longer want to participate in that loop, right? That's what I told you all. I don't want to participate in the same arguments with the same people just so we can make up, because the truth be told, most of us like each other. We're not like each other, but we like each other. I like Black Woman Spear, and I don't believe her, all of her talking points, but I like her. Right? I like her. Right? Rude is a man. I disagree with some things he say. And guess what? I like it. A lot of you in this motherfucking chat who I don't even know, but except by your name, like you never came up and really shared much, and still I fucking like you. And even when I see you disagree with me or anybody, I still fucking like you. And when you disagree with me in the chat, am I supposed to say I don't fuck with you no more? What the fuck? I'm a real grown ass woman. I'm not a child. I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm not even trying to make you figure it out. I'm only sharing what I share and telling you you could take it. Anything that you find valuable, take it. And anything you don't, throw that shit away. Do whatever you want to do with it. Pack it and send it to your mama for all the fuck I care. But what I will tell you is this. We're not going to have no little nobody ass bitches thinking that they can be in a chat. They're not even brave enough to step on no motherfucking panel and just keep clapping them motherfucking fingers, bitch. Okay? Now, y'all watch you bully a whole group of women into following behind you, bitch, and follow you where? Where? Bitch, I haven't heard about the TMHC or THMC. I haven't heard about that shit since Verbal left, and y'all had plans. So where did you lead those women to? Except nowhere, a dead fucking end. Dead end. No motherfucker where, bitch, you ain't lead them nowhere. Right now, I'm talking to Celeste. You raggedy bitch, you nobody bitch, leading them bitches nowhere, having ass bitch. You ain't got nothing, bitch. You seem to can't create nothing, bitch. So what the fuck are you talking about, little whore? Well, we gonna do some things, and eventually we gonna do it, and then you found, like, come on. We got real bitches mixed in with fake bitches in that group. They got real women in that shit doing real fucking things. Really went and got their education, taking care of their fucking families, doing what's right. And then they just stumbled across an overpowering ass bitch who controls what they doing. And I know it might not sound good with you, but I ain't lying though. And I know it, you don't like people thinking that you're being led, but that's exactly what's happening. Because I ain't never do none of y'all nothing. And it was in particular 2 of you who I fucked with. Nobody was able to touch your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't give a shit if I saw you messing with them men in the chat. I would tell them, God damn it, they women. If you can't handle it, dude, like, I don't know what to tell you. I rock with y'all like that. And when I saw what the fuck y'all did, I said, well, let it be. Now, if any one of you brave enough to come up here and tell me, well, what are y'all doing? What is the TMHC, THMC, whatever the fuck, right? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? It's been over a year now. What y'all doing, baby? What y'all doing? What y'all got scared and you don't even want people to mention those initials no more? You thought when you come for me, little bitch, at minimum, 2 of you come for me, right? On some sly shit. You could do that shit with these niggas, but you ain't gonna do that shit with me. Oh, twin, you're right. Now hit this motherfucking link. And listen, if you come on this motherfucking link, be ready for this motherfucking work because you're gonna claim that you're about to make me do something. Now let's get it. Where this motherfucking link at? Let's see how you do it. Let's see. Let's see how y'all do it. Here you go. Let me pin that motherfucker. You could come up 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Bitch, y'all 4, 5 of y'all could come up this bitch. Come on up. Let's see how you do it. Come on. But I'm waiting. What I need to put on some motherfucking music? You need some music? Well, let's see how brave you are, bitch. Oh, and by the way, that includes you THMC having ass nigga. That includes you tackling the manosphere. You ain't tackling nothing but your manhood, nigga. You tackling your masculinity, nigga. You ain't never tackling no manosphere, bitch. You needed women to even help you, nigga. Jerome Whiteside, you sweet ass nigga. Over there putting Vaseline on your beard ass nigga. Tutti fruity having ass nigga, sticking shit in your booty having ass nigga. You are a part of the TMHC nigga. Now come your ass up here, little punk. Let's get it. Let's go. You ain't coming? Nobody? I need to drop a beat on these bitches. Just give me, listen, if I drop a beat on these bitches, I'm going to sit down with a paper and pen and it's going to be legit white time. I'm going to wipe their ass across this motherfucking internet. Smooth as can be. Because I'm wondering what little bitch think that so where you at, Celeste, bitch? With your family, them invisible motherfucking kids, bitch, got you too busy? Because you're taking too long. So here we go. We got Jerome Whiteside, just like I said, a part of the TMHC. Get your little ass up here, little nigga.
You know what?
Yeah, tell me what, you little
you know
sweet
what?
ass bitch. Tell me what's up.
You know what, Bomb?
Come and listen, little nigga.
Let me listen. Wait. Let me say it. I was actually gonna come up here, cuss you out, cuss everybody out. But you know what, Bomb? I actually wish you the best, to be honest.
Yeah, I know you better wish me the best.
I don't want. I wish you the best. You're old
and I don't
lady,
even need 30
and
days
I wish you the
nights.
best.
I just need 30 minutes on
Good
a little
luck.
like you.
Good luck
Nigga,
in
don't
life.
come up here kissing
Good
my
luck in
ass,
life.
little nigga. Get
May
the fuck
you
out
get
of here, little
everything
punk.
you want in
Listen,
life,
I wasn't
Bomb.
fucking with you, little
I'm
nigga.
sure you're gonna die early. I'm sure you're gonna die early, Bomb.
choose
I'm
rude.
sure you're probably a week away from dying.
Black woman
And I wish you the best.
Yeah,
I
but
hope
then
your
get the fuck
family
out here,
have a
little punk. I
good
ain't got time to be playing with no pussy. Get the fuck out of here, little nigga. Talk about wish me the best. Pussy-fied ass nigga. The fuck? This nigga come up here. I was gonna come up here, Bomb, and I was gonna cuss your old ass out. But I decided to wish you the best. But if we go over there and look at Atari's chat, not but 30 minutes ago, nigga, you was twerking them ass cheeks all in that motherfucker chat, talking about Bomb. Yeah, Bomb is the problem. Bomb and rude. But you thought, nigga, because you saw them bitches saying what they were saying, and I don't see them twerking their way. At least I'm going to give you the woman of the motherfucking year. Nigga, you need to be the head of the TMHC or THMC, whatever the fuck they call themselves. You should be the head bitch, because at least you had balls enough to come up here, okay? Now, where the rest of them bitches at, though? Do I need to call them out by name? Because I know they in the cloud. You little bitches think you going to be in the chat mentioning me? Suey, get your motherfucking ass out that cloud, little bitch. Bitch, I see you. Bitch, I smell you. I smell nothing but get a thug ass hoe. That's what I smell. I smell it in the air, bitch. It must be you. That's the only person who would smell like this. Fake ass family asshole. You had a lot to say, bitch. You were just in the chat twerking them motherfucking fingers. Bitch, I came right over. In fact, I told you I was coming over. Where the rest of your crew at? What, you thought I was just gonna come for you? You thought I was gonna just put your name in the title? Bitch, that's not what I do, right? If I'm gonna chew you up, I'm gonna chew all them bitches up. Everybody I saw agreeing with you. And that happens to be, unfortunately, Let's See. Now, Let's See can come up here and we can have a conversation. Because, you know, I like you. I still like you. But see, I'm not going to let you play with me, though. What you think this is? Oh, fuck no. No little bitches going to be coming for me. So let's see. I know you in them clouds. I need you to drop up out the motherfucking clouds. Now, we can have a conversation like I said, but there will be some motherfucking rules. Now, your twin got you in this. Call that bitch to come down out them clouds with you. But right now, little bitch, you was in that motherfucker talking about you right, little twin. You right, twin. While she was talking about me, she right, huh? I need you to come out because you're not going to like this if I have to wait too much longer, because I'm gonna take it as you playing with me, because you know we could talk, right? Your leader told you you can't come over, but yet you've been over when I'm going in on other motherfuckers. You in this goddamn chat, huh? And now it's your turn. And why is it your motherfucking turn? Because you was over there talking too motherfucking much. That's why. I left you little ladies alone. When I see you, I say hi. When I don't see you, I don't see you. And it is what it is. My shit gonna keep rocking. What you thought because you wasn't here, my shit wasn't gonna rock? In fact, yeah, no, I was never concerned with that. When you came over here, we was rocking. And when you leave, we're gonna continue to rock. What your leader told you, that's what's gonna happen though. Let's not go by bomb and nobody gonna be over there. I know y'all gotta be some badass bitches. You know, if I came over there by platinum, you know what? I bet you I could get your wrenches taken from you. I bet you will be a nobody having ass bitch. You won't have nowhere to go. Y'all just be over there. The only reason you got them motherfucking wrenches is because of me. So if I decide to go at you and then I let him know that I'm going at him, right? And then, yeah, I mean, we could do a bet. I put a G on it. Little bitches walk around here think you can attack the very bitch who got you where you were just on YouTube. You was nobody. And now you acting like you somebody, and then you gonna let your leader, your twin tell you to come for me, and then you think What you thought little old bomb wasn't gonna see? What you think, I'm blind, bitch? Sue not gonna come out them clouds because that's always been a scary bitch. And I would suggest she stay where the fuck she at, over there in her invisible motherfucking family. Okay? But you, let's see, your ass can come up here. But, you know, so we can have a discussion, because I want to know what possessed you to think that you could come for me and thought that it wouldn't come back at you. Did you really think I wouldn't? Like, what's going on? Oh, because you know that I like you, which I do, right? I like you. But, nah. No, buddy. Nope. I don't know why y'all thought I was a fool. Now I'm gonna come in this chat and see if I need to call out anybody else. Okay. And the rest of you motherfuckers who want to come up here and tell me who the fuck I could be fucking with. I was almost about to give Jerome his wrench back. That nigga, see that nigga right there, y'all? I used to fuck with Jerome. And listen, I've had arguments with Jerome before. It really wasn't nothing on my end. I didn't have no issue with him, right? Even the fuck shit he was doing, I was like, well, yeah, we do fuck shit over here sometimes too. And then the other day I was like, well, I saw him in the chat and he said something. I think he said something about, you know, having a wrench or something. And I was thinking, well, let me give it to him. And then I thought, wait, let me say hi to him a couple of more days and see if he responds, because I have been saying hi to this little nigga in other spaces. And I noticed I never saw him say hi back. So I was thinking, well, no, maybe, nah, because see, I don't have to give you a wrench. Listen, I don't give wrenches because you're my friend. I give wrenches to people I see supporting me. Right? You can even be disagreeing with me. They got people in here, there's manosphere men in here with wrenches, simply so nobody could block them, because they would get blocked. Some of these men got wrenches just simply because they were men with difference of opinion. And they would get blocked. So I was like, okay, let me just give them a wrench. And then nobody could really block them. What's going on, L. Nixon? What's going on, James? Let me get Jerome wrench. Well, I mean, if you're over here enough, like I said, right? But this is the thing, right? So let me tell you what Celeste said. She told a YouTuber new to the over here, building her site, right? Building her channel. We all over there, we supporting this young woman, right? Atari. I just met her, okay? And Celeste told her in the chat that myself and China White, that we are doxers. Now, the story goes like this. And the only reason I'm even bringing this fucking story up is because of Celeste. Hey, Celeste, it's your fault your girl about to get outed again. In fact, bitch, you lucky if I don't go over there and pull that picture up. How about that, ho? And then I want you, the woman I'm talking about, I want you to look at Celeste and say, thank you, but for nothing, bitch. That's what I want you to tell, because that bitch brought you up, or your situation up. So this is how the situation go. A young lady on here accused Rude and China White and a few others of doxing them. She even said she was gonna go to the law. She was getting lawyers involved. I was back there when she was keeping us updated on everybody going to jail and how her lawyers is doing this and that and that and this, right? And so when I'm thinking to myself, well, I know that shit ain't happening, because like they was trying to blame if y'all was in the room. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all, if y'all was in Rude's area when he showed what he showed, these women was blaming everybody. They were like, and I was like, well, you can't say nothing about him because he was there, and you can't say nothing about that person. That's why some of you men, these women started attacking you. They started calling you doxers too, even though you were just there, right? So I'm not gonna tell you who all was involved with the saying this is nonsense. If she come up, she'll say it herself. We were like, girl, you know this shit, they lying. And anyway, so somebody had said, hey, I found a picture of you. This girl is over there half nude, right? She's half nude. And then the picture started circulating. Then they said she lied and said somebody hacked her fucking computer. And I was like, well, hacking the computer is not that easy. They must have hacked me. I'm like, girl, you sure? I'm like, and then she accused somebody of sending her a link. Aunt T, I think it was. They were blaming Aunt T because Aunt T had sent her a link to a StreamYard, and they say he must have hacked me when Aunt T sent me that link. So I asked her, I said, well, when you hit the link, did it take you to StreamYards? And she was like, yeah. I said, well, then that mean that wasn't a hackable link. It took you where it should go, right? So then we got over here maybe about 4 months ago, and somebody said, China White, by the way, said, Bomb, here's the link. I went to the link, and the picture is sitting right there on Facebook. Wide the fuck open. Not, you don't have to be a friend. It's just there, right? And not on, it wasn't posted recently, so nobody created this shit. See, this is what these bitches do. They'll lie and say you got hacked, right? Or somebody cloned them. This is what everybody's thought when they get outed. So we look, and that picture was posted in 2016. So you mean somebody went back in 2016, back in the time machine, went and posted that fucking picture? So I was like, okay, y'all, yeah, the picture is real. And I showed it to all the women who was believing, oh girl. And then they get mad at me. You get mad at me because the truth came out. You accusing other people of lying and doxers and shit. And because it happened on my shit, and instead of me, what was I supposed to lie for you? But then the bitch gonna go over there and lie to Atari and say that I dox or China White. China White didn't dox no fucking body, not in this instance. I don't know nothing about nothing else, but for a fact, in this instance, Rude didn't do nothing wrong. China White didn't do nothing wrong. Aunt T didn't do nothing wrong. Care 504 was in the chat, and the rest of the people who was in the chat who she blamed, they blamed. These people didn't do not a motherfucking thing wrong. And if I'm lying, then there's somebody who end up coming up who will attest to what the fuck I'm saying. But we got Rude up here, and we got Taylor up here. What's up, Rude?
What's up? How you doing? What's up, Tay?
I'm pissed off, Rude. I'm pissed off.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
How you doing? Now, I want to say this real quick, right? Because I want all you ladies and everybody in the chat room to understand that Bomb Cherry, Tay, all the ladies who rock with me, been knowing me for 3 years, 4 years on here, these women know that they can actually leave me the fuck alone whenever they want to. And it would never be no hard feelings. Bomb Cherry can tell me to fall back, man, for 2-3 months. I would not have no hate for Bomb Cherry if she just told me to fall the fuck back. Me and Bomb Cherry can argue. It's not, me and Bomb Cherry did this shit back in 18. Me and her, we never had an issue. We respected each other's opinion. We realized, hey, we got love for each other. Like I got love for Tay, like I got love for everybody in the chat room who I've been rocking with, man. And the thing is, we all have our difference of opinions. And the shit just may rub people wrong, but yet you have the right on YouTube in a different city or in a different state to say what you want to say. And somebody can criticize you for that, right? These women have gotten on my ass for the last however long, since I've been doing live streams, since I've been getting on panels. I've came at them a certain way. No one's playing victim. No one is acting like Rue is bullying. I'm not a harassing assault. No one to where Bomb is going to sit here and let me just do it. And my thing is, Bomb Cherry, for you guys saying, Bomb Cherry, leave Rue alone, Bomb can easily just leave me alone. She can say, look, Rue, go about your way, man. Go your way. I don't want to talk to you.
With you, babe. I know
I know. We understand. No, we understand that the whole point. What I'm saying is that for people trying to make you denounce, like that's like somebody coming telling me to denounce you. I'm like, no, I don't have to tell Bomb. I don't have to denounce Bomb. I can just tell Bomb to fall back, or I can say, look, Bomb, I'm gonna fall back for a little bit, and that's just what it is, though. But if you're trying to get a hate, you're trying to create a hatred. Like what I'm hearing from Black Woman Sphere, these Ataris, these TMHC chicks, it's like you trying to create a hate between me and Bomb. That's not gonna ever happen. We'd have been through that already. The roast and the dragon. That's the reason why we are here now.
Hey, we need to start vetting these new people, because who the fuck is Atari, first of all? Who is that?
Man, I don't know.
But she has a channel here. I was over there on that channel, but She didn't tell me to denounce you. It was the people in the chat. It wasn't
No,
even.
she was saying on somebody else found that, you know, she want to know why Bum Cherry is still cool with me, and
because we can.
Oh yeah, because
we can, bitch. Anymore. Listen, I'm so tired of these motherfuckers on here. Y'all don't get to dictate to people who they can and cannot associate with. We all grown at the end of the goddamn day. Unless you are paying somebody's bills, fucking somebody, or financing someone, you don't tell no grown people what the fuck they need to be doing. Like, what's wrong with you people on here?
But
like, y'all scared of the same individuals that y'all have been around. They were just in Auntie's purge.
That's the part I was going to make. The shade I've seen from Celeste and also from Mother Earth, not Let's See. Let's See been out the way. Let's See is really the one that we all can really fuck with. All right, Mother Earth, she done been on some bullshit, but Celeste always been on that bullshit. But you know, Mother Earth was taking shots in your chat room the other day when I saw it. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, it's Let's See being impressionable and young. We've given her the grace of being young, and we know that okay, easily influenced. And yeah, you got women around you who are older, right? These women 30-some years old. And they around you because you are the young one, and yet they taking advantage of you and they making you out to be a crash dummy. You're their personal crash dummy. So Let's See is not really even coming for you, Bomb. She not even. I can just
fuck that. Nope. She was like, yeah, twin. Celeste was the one coming for me, but she was kind of green.
So rude.
But and I can talk to her. But wait a minute. So yeah, Celeste is controlling, right? But like I said, I can talk to Let's See if that's what you want to do. Yeah. You know, they over there with a nigga who talking about, yeah, she gets slaughtered out. Like the fucking nerve to talk about what you say and do. Why he over there talking about, yeah, we could slaw her out. We could gut it her out. Yeah, we could just slaw. And he talking about having sex, right? Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, and then he will go to, yeah, she could be 16. She could be 16 or she could be 18. And the women, they'll still sit there.
And and caca and cackle with this.
And they may even take shots at them and shit like that. Cause you know, that's what I do notice. They'll take shots at them, but they don't leave them, right? Yeah. But like I said, somebody told me it was too much over here, right? Yeah. But then I'm gonna be honest, Black Woman Sphere, if you in them clouds, you could drop out too, because you telling women that this is not a safe space for them. I'm only gonna listen to that, but no more times. Like what the fuck, right? She going all over. She was over there by Miss Olivia. They got almost 100 people in there. Oh, well, you know, Bomb, she'll tell them what to do, but it's not a safe space. And I'm thinking, girl,
right, Mom.
She started it. She started with you that day.
She started
passive aggressive towards you, Bomb. That's the thing. She act like she don't fucking have a problem with you, but that bitch got a problem with you for the simple fact that you cool with certain people that she necessarily ain't cool with. Prior to the Ruth situation, when she was sitting on your panel, the last time she said she won't coming back over here, she was talking about just shit about just DeAndre and Rice. And then they popped out the clouds and hopped up on the panel and gave her that fucking work. Now, you allowed a nigga to attack me. No, it don't work like that. You can't talk shit about people and then expect them not to pop out the clouds on your ass and address you as such. This bitch is in her fucking 40s.
Right. So DeAndre
used to be cussing her out, talking to her crazy.
Yeah, DeAndre used to rock with me, right? But when he noticed new people coming, which I didn't know he had a problem with Black women. I did not know that, right? Yeah. But people come over, and so some men and women do back up. They be like, okay, Bomb, I just don't fuck with that person, so I'm not coming. And you know, and I understand that, but I didn't know. Even that day, she was talking about them. And then DeAndre came out, but then they was having a discussion. But she ran when Rice got up here. Now listen, and then she'll say, well, I let the man beat up on her. But no, that was Rice. When she jumped down, that was because Rice jumped up. And Rice is not a motherfucking man, not to nobody. We all know that is a woman. 100%, we know it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, but I don't, like, I listened to it, and I know she's doing that.
It's the same thing that happened on my panel in 2020 when she was on my panel, and she was popping off like we wouldn't even mention a Cookie Cluster B, right?
Mhm.
She just got on the panel, and I mentioned her name in passing, right? It wasn't just like I was going to like dwell on her name. And for you know it, she took like damn near 10 minutes just talking bad about Cluster B until Cookie came in my chat and told me Rue dropped the link. And when I dropped the link, she came up and I told her, I say, Cookie backstage, she finna come up. And I got off the panel like I normally do when people have an issue. I remove myself and go backstage. And they started going at it. And she came at me with that, Rue, you let this chick ambush me. You ambush me. See, this is the reason why I don't come over here, because you let folks ambush me. And the same thing with JV. When she was up on my panel talking, and Tay them, everybody heard when the conversation and the stuff she was saying about JV until JV came on the panel and addressed her. And she said the same thing, like I let people ambush her. Like, nigga, you popped off both times when no one was even talking about them like that, or we was mentioning them. You was talking mad shit about these folks, and these folks came up here to defend themselves and speak to you. The same thing what happened with me the other day. I'm in a chat room. And soon as she started calling my name out, man, and talking to you, Bomb, and telling me I was this, and that's when I came up on the panel. Like when y'all was talking, y'all ladies was talking, I wasn't even in the chat room. I didn't even get on the panel. I didn't even come around because y'all ladies was on the panel until she mentioned my name. That's the reason why I came up. The same thing when January happened. I'm in the chat room. She's saying that, yeah, if Rue come up here, we're gonna beat him up, we're gonna jump on him. And I took that as a joke. So I came up there and we just was pretty much going back and forth. But to pretend like as if she's saying that when she come over here, this is when people can catch her. And I'm waiting to see when she come over here so I can jump on the panel and get on her ass. Nigga, I do not get on the panel when you are on here until you start calling my goddamn name and you straight up lying. So you pretty much sending out a maiden call, what it looked like to me. You trying to get my goddamn until like how you got on Miss Olivia shit and started lying on me and shit. I had to do a live about that shit. Right. But I wanted to speak, man. I want to speak to going back to what you were saying, Bomb, about what happened last year with the whole, they blame me, China White, and they put Auntie in that shit too. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason China White, I want everybody to hear this. I can unprivate the actual video. You guys can see it. The reason why China White posted that old girl's pictures on her community wall was because she was proving to them that you cannot go around here calling me a sex worker and you got a sex worker in your goddamn crew that you guys know about and you won't call her out. So if you denouncing sex workers, admonishing sex workers, what about the one, right? The same thing they saying in chat rooms, right? You can call out somebody you don't like, but can you call out somebody that you do like type shit? But that's what happened. Mother Earth, Celeste, all of them was calling China White all type of prostitutes, hookers, snorting coke, sex worker this, sex worker that. And that's when China White told them hoes, like, look, man, stop calling my name. Y'all stop calling my name. Leave me the fuck alone before I get real dirty with y'all. And they kept on doing it. And that's when now she posted the actual picture on her community wall. And I shared it on my live stream to really let them women know that, man, China White must know some shit about y'all that y'all don't want to be exposed because you guys are really playing with her, man. And she's telling you, leave her the fuck alone. Do not be slandering her, calling her a sex worker if you have no proof of her actually getting money for selling her goddamn pussy. If that's not what she's doing, then what the hell are you saying this shit for? That's the only reason why old girls' pictures got exposed. And for them to say that we doxed them when it was coming from Facebook and we was holding that shit, me and China, we were just sitting back like, are y'all gonna pretend like this shit went on her Facebook? And we was mentioning it, right? I mentioned that it's still on Facebook. Like these are not pictures. No one hacked into this woman's account. You guys can type in her name and look at them same pictures that she still got on her Facebook right now from 2015 and 16. She got them same pictures. And when nobody clowning her, because we didn't think this shit looked bad though. It was just the fact that you was all promoting swinger parties, and I'm all for all that shit. I'm for all that swinger shit, man. That's what y'all doing. But if you're gonna be hypocritical, don't be hypocritical and try to shame somebody or try to clown somebody else for trying to say that they're a sex worker. But yeah, you actually got one, and no one's really making fun of this shit. Because even old girl, she didn't make fun of no sex worker. She encouraged people to get money however they want to get money. You see what I'm saying? So yes. But when they ran with that whole doxing, we went to the FBI, the Boston PD, the FBI, the field office, and all that little shit. And we found charging folks going to jail, and they went around trying to taunt people with that shit. Folks start really turning up on their ass, man. That's how they group got dissolved, because everybody started realizing everybody bomb cherry, everybody started realizing that you women around here really just starting shit, and you causing trouble everywhere you go. Everywhere they go, they in chat rooms starting shit, man. They just in men chat rooms starting shit, man. They are not contributing to no conversation. They just in chat rooms fucking with people. Mother Earth, Celeste, and in some cases, Celeste C. The mother was like Zio, and the mother ones, I ain't seen them.
But I haven't seen Zio and them
Because they
neither.
got friends in real life. That's why, probably.
Yeah.
And they don't live in real fucking life.
Or they maybe, Zio probably doing her thing because, you know, she real.
Yeah.
And she was never into the messy stuff and stuff like that. You know, the women were supporting each other, but.
Right.
Yo. But
and I don't think Zio knew that. I don't think the women
Zio
knew that
wasn't really a part of it.
No, I'm saying I don't think any of the women, including myself, we didn't know that the picture that y'all posted was real.
Yo.
And then I never saw it until China gave me the link and said, "Bomb, you could go look at it now."
And that was like what was that, a few months ago?
Yeah.
And that was after China was sitting on this information for months. And she just said, "Look, Bomb, I'm tired of these women lying, talking about we doxed them. Here go the link." So the thing is, no one wanted all you guys to see the woman's name like that, right? But yet, if they keep on lying and trying to talk about you filing charges and you pressing charges and all that kind of shit, well, goddamn it, so what now? All right, like this is where people got this picture from. That's where folks got this shit from.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming from?
And y'all get and the honest truth is, like it was wide the fuck open.
It's wide open.
Why are they peeping their motherfucking head out the peephole? That's what the fuck I want to know. Like why, like the beaver or the groundhog, where the fuck.
Them bitches thought they were gonna be. Celeste decided as the head of the clique, she was gonna come for me, and I don't know why in the fuck that bitch thought she was gonna come for me. Yeah. Get out of the motherfucking clouds, bitch, and come your ass down here.
Yeah, if they come up, if anybody come up, I'll leave. Any one of the women come up, I'll leave. But look, to show how hypocritical these women are. Now peep this, Bomb. Now let these women tell it, right? They not supposed to fuck with none of us, me, Auntie, none of us, Platinum, or none of that, right? So when I did that video back in January, when I said, look, we all fuck around, we all miss each other, man. You know, Rue reclaiming his hoes and all that, right? All of them came back except Celeste, right? With Mother Earth and Let's See, Zio, all of them was in my chat room. Zio got on the panel, and we was really just talking about, like, you know what, we can let bygones be bygones because that was last year, and we ain't got to bring this shit into the new year, right? All right, these same old so-called women try to demonize Auntie, right? But yet the other day for the purge, Mother Earth was up there. She was the MVP of the goddamn purge. Then Let's See, I fuck around, wake up, niggas, middle of the night. Let's See asses on the goddamn panel.
Listen, Rude. That's why I super chatted. What the fuck I super chatted? That's why I asked, are y'all friends again? Because I'm fucking confused. I was confused as fuck because there was a whole campaign. If y'all fucked with Auntie, if y'all fucked with these people, y'all are just like them and this and that, and you're an abuse apologist and all this other bullshit. But you on his pants, like a nigga that's abusive, allegedly, quote unquote. You peek in and partaking in activities like that, you can miss me with that bullshit. Right. And none of y'all don't pay no motherfucking bills to be telling people what the fuck they need to do. We're gonna continue to fuck with the people we continue to fuck with. We're gonna cuss them out if they need to be cussed out, and then we're gonna move on. That's right. Yo, listen,
we have fun over here. We don't always get along as far as agree with each other, but we do have fun. And so I'm not surprised when people come back, right? Yeah. And I even welcome them back. But Celeste, man, listen, Celeste thought I don't know what she thought she was gonna do over there. I don't know why she thought she would get away with it. Maybe she been doing it and I just never, because y'all know I don't look in the chat.
Why y'all scared of Celeste is what the fuck I want to know.
That's what I want to know too. Gee.
Listen, Celeste is a big time hypocrite now. Her and Verbal got into it like last year when we was all on Big J Triple H, right? And this is after the whole Casimir thing. And you know, that's when they all agreed that they would know they was never gonna share a pound on with me and all that. They weren't gonna be talking to me and all that, right? And Verbal was up there, and I was up there at first, and I left, and Verbal came up on Big J Triple H's panel, and that's when I came back up there, and Verbal didn't leave. And Celeste took a shot, threw shade at her and say, look, ain't no way in life I could be on the panel with Rue after what he did to Casimir and shit. And then Verbal went at her with the shit, right? I was just quiet. And my thing is, right after that, let's say a few months ago, I was on Sheila E's panel, and before you know it, Celeste come up there on the panel, talking a whole lot of shit to me, man, just fucking with me, right? Like on some, I'm not on some, like she was harassing me. It was just like, oh, we just talking, everybody talking. And not just that panel, we was on Conscious Moron panel about a month or so ago, right? I'm up there talking, then she come up. Then me and her, we doing more engaging of anything, but she's supposed to still fuck away from me, man. And when listen, I'm just being petty. When I told you guys, you can't believe everything that you're seeing, man, because we do this shit. Everybody be going back and forth. Then, days go by, we forgive, or we pretty much get past shit. And then what you say you wouldn't do, now all of a sudden now you're doing it, right? Right. So for Celeste to make it seem like no one's supposed to ever come around me because she ain't coming back around me. Her ass watch every time I go live. She know everything I say. She be typing this shit in the chat room. So she was always around me in 2020 and 2021 until I let everybody go. I pretty much started going at everybody, and everybody kind of like got turned off by me. But like the hypocritical, you know, now all of a sudden now Bomb Cherry or Tay Tay or anybody else supposed to leave me alone. Same thing with Black Woman Sphere. Many times I would go live in 2019 and 20. She always wanted me to drop the link, hit me up in the back. Even 2021, hit the link, Rue, hit the link. If you don't mind, join the panel. This is what she was doing until me and her just started going at it. So I'm saying, like, you running this, you know, I don't understand why you women cool with Rue, why y'all still fucking with Rue, but yet y'all was cool with Rue. Rue been talking like this, man. Rue been moving the way I move, man. I haven't switched up. I come from the whole manosphere, let them niggas alone, but I still speak the way I speak when it comes down to black men, black women, talk about raw shit, man, just talk about shit explicit. I've been this same way, man. You guys know who I was. I've been cursing out motherfuckers, getting cussed out, all that shit.
But
so
what
like,
they do is, bro, they hide behind that black woman empowerment shit. These women, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, any mere disagreement that you have with some of these women on here, like it could be small. It's the end of the fucking world.
Yeah.
It literally is. And to be honest with you, I don't think any of them like women like that. Because because the thing is that if you're gonna tell your homegirl, hey, don't fuck with this nigga, and then you low key on the side fucking with him because I can, what kind of shit is that?
And that's what happened on Tay Tay. I'm gonna say this right. Shout out to Verbal. But that's why I was telling them about Verbal. When me and Verbal got into it last year, and Verbal was telling them to stay away from me. And I'm like, man, me and Verbal got history, man. Me and Verbal would get past the shit. We would get back cool like it ain't nothing. We just know how to respect the game and respect boundaries, right? So Verb came.
Verbal didn't tell them that. She didn't tell them that. They twisted that around.
All right, so they lied about it. So they lied about Verbal saying that. Yeah. So pretty much what they were telling me is that they all agreed that if Rue's being abusive, if he's coming at us like this, how about all of us boycott him and leave him alone, right? All right then. Now, when they saw me and Verbal on the panel and me and Verbal still communicating, and I was like, yeah, the family's back, man. We back, everybody good, right? You know, they was in somebody else's chat saying, well, damn, if you, I think it was Kaz Mirror chat, right? It was like, if Verbal was going to get back cool with Rue, then why would she tell us to leave him alone type shit? And that's what I was trying to tell these women. You cannot, look, don't take heed to when women tell you to leave a certain nigga alone, because everybody being cool is deeper than motherfuckers just arguing and shit, right? So I've never told nobody to leave any one of you ladies alone. I would never tell nobody, hey man, leave that nigga alone. Hey, leave them people alone. For what? Because I understand that just because me and you may not be cool, that doesn't mean the folks who rock with both of us can't still be cool with you, dog. They can still be cool with you too. I ain't got to come around like that. But even with the case why I'm mentioning Verbal is that, okay, you got these women, you know, they saying that Verbal is saying, leave Rue the fuck alone, right? All right, but on top of that, they still low key want to still fuck with me. Like I don't mind fucking with them, right? They don't really want to leave me alone. Because because we all just doing what the hell we've been doing, man. And the thing is, they found out even in that regard, right? The same thing with this whole Black Woman Sphere shit, that y'all hearing women, when they start telling you to leave people alone, bro, you understand that that's all cap. You're not supposed to ever take heed to that shit, because now you're going to be very disappointed when you see that this same woman is going back around that same nigga. Like now you all confused. Now you all looking at this same woman and like, well, damn, why in the hell, why you going back around Auntie? Why you going back around Rue? I thought you don't fuck with them. You sold it to us that you don't fuck with them, but you do. Same thing with Celeste. Celeste, what I told, hold on one time, Tay. I'm gonna get to you, Tay. The thing is with Celeste, right? What I told let's see. I'm like, let's see. You wouldn't even hang out with Celeste, man. Cause we all from the same city. Yeah, we from the same different towns, different part of towns, right? But I'm like, let's see. You wouldn't even run with Celeste in the city, dog. Like, understand the game that Celeste is playing, dog. She is a cult. She's in a cult, that Jehovah's Witness cult, man. And they see a lot of crazy shit goes on in the cult, right? And you wouldn't believe me if I tell you that women like her, coming from where she come from, that they really hate women who believe their lies in a game. So by them presenting themselves like as somebody who's speaking on some real shit, and they see how stupid you are to not peep what they're doing, and you falling for the shit, right? People like Celeste is despising you, man. They don't like you, man. They resenting you for being so gullible and so goddamn dumb. And on top of that, you being so fucking young. She like 23 years old, man. Celeste in her late goddamn 20s, man. she don't like that with 4 kids and shit. And the kids probably not even by that nigga that she say she's married by. So she's one of those women I was talking about, you know, the women who the mothers be letting niggas come around and stay with their goddamn children and shit, and niggas don't even be the father of these kids, man. That could be her situation. But she hate Let's See because Let's See is young and everybody really got an affinity for her, dog. Like we don't like that victim crybaby shit. But at the end of the day, we can put up and deal with Let's See because she is cordial. She know how to play the game. And she is very much likable, man. Like she's likable. She's lovable. We like her. Minus the crybaby shit. Don't nobody really fuck with Celeste like that once you get a chance to know her, man. No matter how sweet her voice may be, that's a conniving chick. That's a chick that will set you up. The chick that will actually get you harmed and get you killed, will play women against one another, will be fucking your man. The conversation me and Celeste had about how many times she done fucked other women, husbands, dog. We done had these conversations. She was fucking a judge when she was like 19 years old, made her get out. She was taking a long to her hands and shit.
What happened? She said that live.
She said that one time on my live stream, man, on one of my live streams, like long time ago, when she used to be up under me and shit. So like when I'm saying like and then on top of that, I'm gonna be petty when I say this. She don't like women being around me, man, because of how she feel about me at the same time. Like she's not gonna tell y'all this shit. She gonna keep it very under wraps, but she tried to be a nigga little mama too. What the fuck she was trying to be? I'm being petty in the motherfucker. I'm just saying. So when she's in chat room telling everybody leave Rue the fuck alone, it should remind me of Verbal and Black Woman Sphere, and we all know how that shit play out, man. And I'm not talking like I'm that nigga. I'm saying you understand the pattern of when women, hell, if a man is telling other men to leave this one woman alone, you best believe it's because he like that woman. He don't want other man around this goddamn woman. He want to like isolate this woman. That's all he want to do.
Well,
go ahead, y'all got it.
I don't know about the whole Black Woman Sphere thing, but I do know with Verbal though. The reason why she was telling them to leave you alone is because they were of the faint heart. At the time, you know, you was turning up, you was cussing them out. And you know, they were of the faint heart and they just couldn't take it. So every little thing that you said, it just, you know, it bothered their little soul.
I agree.
You was going in, Rue. You was going in. You even had, I stayed away. I was like, God damn, Rue, what am I gonna do? The family, my sons and daughters are fighting. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I stayed away for a week.
Yeah, so I understood why people backed up. I understood that, and I wasn't mad. Like I wasn't mad at you. It was like, okay, we'll get past this eventually. Right now, it's tight. It's one of them tight moments. And, you know, we all good. We all family at the end of the day. But right now, we just not feeling each other, man. And that was like around, you know, last summer. And it went to the fall and shit. And by the end of that year, you know, we was kind of like, you know, it was just up there, man. And then, you know, January, you know, we was all able to still get on panels. We all was on Bomb, you know, Auntie, Let's See, we, Mother, we was all on your panel, being cordial. We wasn't arguing, verbal. We was up here. We wasn't fussing and fighting. So I'm like, okay, we're down. Do y'all want to go deep into the year? Do you guys want to kind of like acknowledge the elephant in the room? Do you want to talk about whatever happened before we get too deep in the year and we still having this like grudge and having a resentment because we don't really hold grudges over here. That's why we can express ourselves the way that we do. Like you should be able to say what the hell you want to say. And if you're not used to doing it because you're new to the space, well, this space over here and the people I rock with, we all have told each other exactly how we felt and got it off our mental, according to Tay, right? Get this shit off our mental, man. We don't hold shit in and get sick over here, man, and implode.
I agree.
That's the reason why we can forgive and move on. And I'm surprised people like Black Woman Sphere don't understand that. Like, no, you acting like you're not a part of the space, like you don't know us and know how we actually move. Right? Like many times you done told everybody I'm gonna cuss you out, and you done cuss me out. All of a sudden now you want to make it seem like I'm tired, Lord Jesus, because you a Christian. I'm just saying though, like all of a sudden you want to make it seem like as if you don't speak your mind and you don't get off your chest to where you know how to. Yeah, you know how to kind of like move past. Like, come on, man, we do this all the time, man.
We do this all the time. We've been doing this for years. But what tripped me out is when she on other people's panels with all these women and claiming that bomb area is just not safe for women. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Like every time there's been an explosion with her, she's the one that took the first shot.
Yeah.
And then she starts talking about, well, bomb, I just don't want to do it. Like, girl, you started it. And I'm not jumping in the middle. Listen, I am be friends with everybody. Y'all know that. Y'all know I don't have no problem with B1. I don't have no problem with
Girl, why is your girl at me in the chat?
Who?
What she wrote? She said,
who at
I hate when people say y'all scared. You know, everybody with the shit, right? You want to talk crazy.
She trying to be with the shit.
Ain't nobody thinking about you, China. Not about you, China.
Anyway, so what I was saying was,
You said she started, yeah.
Oh yeah, she started it, y'all. She started it. Now listen, with this thing with Rude, I disagree with what Rude said.
Yeah.
Rude apparently disagree with what I said. We disagree. Bam, boom. That's it. We disagree. We standing on two opposite sides of the SA. That's what we're gonna call it. Issue. And what do y'all like? What do y'all? Because they claim that I put on a cake for you, and they can't even prove that, right? Ever since you said what, actually, I said what I said way before you said what you said. Then you said what you said, and I respect what you say. I disagree with you. The same thing with Sister George. I disagree with Sister George. That don't mean no. They making it seem like Obama. I disagree with Sister George too. I disagree with her. I disagree with you, and even some of these other men on that topic.
Yeah.
And that's it. But they said that with you, I put on some cake. Now, the only person I've heard really say that is what her name? What we just talking about? Black Woman Spear. Because I don't know what cake I put on. I asked you to come up. Remember? Because she mentioned you. I didn't even know you was in the chat. I don't read the chat. She mentioned you, and I looked in the chat, and you said something, and I said, said, come up and explain yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't think she liked that. She wanted me to just believe it. She said that already. Remember, she said many times when she says something, she expect women
to believe,
decide with her, just believe it. But see, whether I believe her or not, that ain't even fuck. It ain't none of my business. I really don't care. If you said something and I disagree with it, I disagree with it. If you would have said, yeah, Bob, I did say that, and I would say all I would have said, well, yeah, I disagree with him. And what the fuck?
It's kind of like what happened, Bomb, the other day with me and Mella and Miss Brandy was on the panel, and Q the General came up, right? And Q, shout out to him, right? But he just mentioned the situation between you and Sister George, and he didn't agree with what you were saying about curling and you are DMing and all that. He was asking us how we feel about it, and I said, look, Bomb is into it with Sister George. That's what they've been doing. They've been going back and forth, right? That's not gonna stop me or Miss Brandy from dealing with Bomb. We still gonna fuck with Bomb, and she could be wrong. She could be petty as fuck right now, but we gonna still fuck with Bomb if Bomb called on us, man. It's not so we don't even have to agree with her doing that, but we would still fuck with her. And I think that's what people are disappointed when you say overall, man, I'm gonna still fuck with them, man. Like you talking about some talking point or little things that's no different. If I go hit a lick right now, man, you ain't got to agree with this shit, Bomb. But you still overall fuck with me, unless I'm hitting a lick on your house or some shit like that. That's different. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying, or even in your neighborhood, man. If I'm not in your spot, your side of town, if I'm not here and I go and do some shit, man, like if I go to jail, babe, Bomb gonna still fuck with me. I ain't asking you to bail me out of none of that shit. I'm just saying, you not finna be mad with me to where you gonna denounce me and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So like, okay, overall, man, in the case what Q General was saying, overall, listen. If Bomb being petty, if Bomb fucking with Curlin, if Bomb fucking with Sister George, man, let them have a little dick and pussy game that they playing, bro. That's what they doing, man. All right, cool. But we still fuck with Bomb like how we fuck with Sister George, man. We not gonna be picking sides in here, dog. So Bomb, even though like when I got up on Faith Panel and I took over Sister George because I understood what she was saying, that wasn't no shot at you. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm getting away like what happened with the Atari on your Atari panel. You and Sister George, y'all having your issue. I'm not finna get in the middle of that shit. So what I'm saying, that's between y'all.
I know you rock with Sister George. A lot of people.
Even when you forgave, what's his face? Cyberline with his crazy ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't try to stop you from not having him over here. He just gonna be over here. And we either choose to get on the panel or we choose not to. It is what it is. There's no hard feelings. Like
even Bomb, even when you got into it with the Nene, you didn't see nobody over here telling you to leave her alone. That was between you and Denini, and we just stayed the fuck out of it. Right. Like whatever issue between you, even to this day, if Denini come back and y'all have a heart-to-heart right now, nobody in your chat room, nobody here is gonna tell you, Bomb, come on, I thought you left her alone. You fucking with that bitch. You can have the conversation with Denini if you want to. And I've always told you I was gonna stay out that shit as long as that nigga Warren stay the fuck out of it. And as long as between you and Denini, Tay, none of us, no one's gonna be actually mad with you. Like, man, Bomb, she lied to us, dog. I thought she said she ain't gonna ever fuck that bitch no more. No, y'all was friends at one point. So if you and Denini want to have a whole goddamn panel and talk, why would any one of us get mad at her or even get mad with you because y'all decide to like calm that shit down and talk it out and say, look, what's up? Or say, look, I miss you, man. You know, I still got love for you. I just, you know, I'm just not feeling it. All right then. So what? So what?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Y'all know, first of all, y'all already admitted, and I admit to it, that I'm very forgiving because this shit not that serious for me. So people cracking jokes or whatever, it is what it is. And if they want to come back over, but back to Celeste, dumbass, that's what we'll talk about. Well, I know she's in the clouds. I guess I got to call her out one more motherfucking time. Bitch, you claim to be that bitch, right? Come your ass out the clouds. Y'all leader, y'all new leader is now Jerome Whiteside. Jerome Whiteside is now the head of the TMHC, okay? Because he had enough balls to come on the panel, even though he still act pussy about it, okay? But now he's your leader, motherfucker. Now come on out, because we done got off track, okay? Because they was over there talking about, well, Bomb is the bigger problem. Bomb rude. She needs to denounce rude. She needs to do. So now I'm waiting for you to come make me denounce him. Make me. Okay? And I mean, I've heard Black Woman Spear has the right to her opinion, right? When she does her channel the way she does hers. I'm going to say this only one more motherfucker time. I'm going to do my channel the way I do mine. Just like everybody else in this bitch. Everybody else. Right? So, I mean, if she don't come over, I'll see her in passing, probably bump into another chats at times, and I will still say hello to her. I don't have a problem with Black Woman Spear, but that shit that you've been doing lately, not Black Woman Spear, girl, I'm not gonna be taking that too much more. Right? I'm the shit where you telling people that my shit is dangerous for women. It is dangerous for the faint and heart. If you come up here and you cuss somebody out and then you don't want them to come up here and get at you, then you're right, it's dangerous. But you took shots at people, and when the people come up, you start talking about foul, I don't want to play no more. Fuck that shit, bitch. We don't do that over here. And I was trying to be cool about it, but I couldn't believe, like, she came up there even today, like she wasn't even on the panel to come and tell everybody what we shouldn't be talking about. Hey, y'all shouldn't be talking about that. Y'all should just get back on getting on Sister George. And I'm like, we got past Sister George. Sister George not even here no more. We passed that. Sister George even said she's gonna do a stream and she's gonna talk about, you know, what she said. When she said that, I felt like she was telling the truth. I felt like she said I didn't think it through and what I said, and she sounded sincere to me, and I was like, cool.
So that all happened, the whole incident that inspired the slide happened on Atari's?
Yeah, today. Mm-hmm. Right before I came over here. We was over there for a few hours. Sister George, you know, she's a tough bitch. And I know, you know, I won't call her a bitch right now, you know, but she know what I mean. She can handle it. See, I've always known she can handle it. She's not no punk. I think some people didn't understand though, like what was going on. And I think so it got pushed into a whole nother arena. Like for instance, we was over there by Tori and she was talking about me cooking and I was talking about her. And because I know her, she know me, we were just throwing shots, but it wasn't nothing serious. And I think when because the new people don't know, when they got up there, they was questioning. I'm not questioning her husband. I'm not trying to get her to leave her husband or none of that shit. In fact, Cullen's a good man, girl. Okay. And I'm quite sure you're a good wife, so do what y'all do. Okay. But what I will say is this: we moved past that, and we got past that. Yeah, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Well,"
she started swinging on Tabitha, huh? Start swinging on Tabitha, saying mentioning Tabitha, Me Too case or sexual some kind of case she was involved in when she was a police officer or whatnot, right? I'm like, why would she jump on and get on Tabitha? She jumped on the panel and got on Tabitha for that.
No. Okay, so Boom Boom was talking.
Yeah.
But you know, I think I know why there was a confusion. I think I know why Black Woman Spear may have thought that was Tabitha, because I heard somebody say Tabitha was in the back. And so when Boom Boom came up, because we couldn't see each other at all, right? There was a picture up. And
Bomb. Listen, she knew that was
no, wait, let me explain what happened.
Boom mentioned she's from New Orleans.
No, wait, let me explain what happened. So when Boom Boom came up, I said, hey, Tabitha. That's what I said. And then Boom Boom started talking, and I was like, oh, that's not Tabitha. That's what I said in my mind, right? So Boom Boom was talking, and then Boom Boom said what she said. And then that's when Black Woman Spirit came up, and I think that might be why she thought it was Tabitha. But you're right, she did mention Tabitha being a police,
the police officer. Yeah. And, so she wanted to say that. She wanted to say that to Tabitha anyway. Like she knew that wasn't Tabitha speaking, because the woman. Listen, I hear what you're saying, Bomb. You mentioned Tabitha, but it was Boom Boom, right? But Boom Boom mentioned bounce music, and she mentioned New Orleans, and y'all both talked about New Orleans. Everybody know Tabitha's from New York, and Tabitha got a distinct like accent. Like the way she talked, you can know it. You know it's Tabitha when you hear her talk.
Right, but Tabitha wasn't even up there when.
Yeah, exactly. Though, so that's when Black Woman Street jumped on the panel and started swinging on Tabitha, mentioning her 2 case or whatever the hell. She just started going in on her.
Yeah, so but when she was mentioning, like, for you to say what you just said.
You went in on another woman.
Yeah, Black Woman Spirit said, for you to be a police officer and say what you just said. That's what she said. So she thought that Boom Boom was Tabitha. So that's
all right.
Because Tabitha got up there when she got up there. Like, we couldn't see who was up there. Yeah. Remember? So the only reason she thought that was Tabitha is because I had said, oh, hi, Tabitha. Okay.
Damn, a lot went on.
Yeah, it's a lot, girl. We was over there. It was rocking. There was 100-some people over there, girl. We was having fun. Miss Livia was up there. I was up there. Tabitha ended up there. Sister George came up there, and she was, and let me tell you, Sister George was getting swung on, baby. She was getting swung on, but like the champion that bitch was swinging back, baby. She was swinging back.
Yeah.
But so listen, it was fun. But and then Black Woman Spirit just came up there just to tell us what not to talk about, and everybody just kind of shrugged their shoulders and kept talking about it anyway.
Good.
It was kind of weird, but then that's why I don't know if she just be doing that to me or she just does that to people, like thinking that she can come up and tell people what not to talk about on their own shit. Like, you Black women, you gotta stop doing. Stop thinking you can come and tell people what to talk about in their own shit. I don't go by Black Woman Spirit and get up there and then try to take control of her shit. In fact, I fall in line. You know what I mean? Whatever they talking about, I'll talk about it. I don't try to get out of place. I don't try to act like I'm in charge. I don't try to even slow nobody down. That ain't my business. It's not my channel. Right? But yeah, and then, I get where you over here and you like this bomb, but I feel like I'm attacked. Girl, you just attacked. Am I crazy? But isn't that what happened today?
Man, ain't nobody on here ever attacked her. Now listen, ain't nobody on here ever attacked that woman for no fucking reason.
Right. Not for no reason.
She get up here and she do what she do everywhere, like what she did earlier, telling folks what to do, telling folks this, swinging on people, getting mad at people and all that. Man, she got lit. The other one in January, when me and her was going back and forth, she was getting mad at Pure Butterfly Spirit because I acknowledged that I was wrong for what I was doing to Pure Butterfly Spirit. And she said, you get
everybody on that chat.
And she turned on her saying, you get his white woman respect, but you just swinging on me, going in on me, man. I'm like, me and you been going at it, man. Me and Pure ain't never raised our voice at one another, man. Like, and she told me she felt some type of way about me making whatever comment I was making about her. And I'm like, yeah, Pure, I was just being a little mean, baby. My bad for all that, man. And it's like she got mad at me for just really acknowledging I was wrong to Pure because I was actually wrong. Like, it wasn't like I was right about what I was doing. I was really picking on her. That's all it is, all right? And it's like, okay, so you swinging on. Go ahead.
When everybody when she asked the question and then everybody on the panel didn't say nothing, and she just like, so y'all, she was so mad.
So y'all taking up for this nigga.
The panel were quiet.
The funny part about it, the funny part about that, Tay, is that's why I did the live. I'm like, you want women to lie for you because these women know you. Like, you're not around the women in your sector or on your channel to where they don't know who I am. They don't know a lot of us. You talk to the people who've been knowing you 3-4 years too and know exactly what you've done to me, like what I've done to you. That's like me telling you ladies to vouch for me on some shit that, pertaining to me and her, and you guys like, but Rue, you know, I can't rock with you because you know that's a lie. You have done that. And I'm getting mad at y'all for not just siding with me, bro. Like, why do this chick feel like she have the right to get mad at people for not siding with her lies? Now, it's one thing if we was all out and about, right, and we in a fight, and you just jumping in and you asking questions later, though. But we not out and about, and we just happen to get into a fight with each other, man, and we just got to like swing. So in that case, man, we ain't got to lie for people just for the hell of lying, man. Like, you get mad at these women because these women trying to give you some grace because you know how women are, right? Y'all will side with a woman before you side with a man, and that's not rightfully so. But when a woman is making you out to be a damn fool and trying to make you look stupid, you gonna look at her and say, well, damn, this nigga is telling truth about you because you look at how you come to us. You want us to lie on some shit that we blatantly know the truth about, right? Like, we see what you do to Rue, and we see what Rue be doing to you. But you want to make it sound like Rue is coming up, picking on you, harassing you, stalking you, obsessing you. Dog, everybody know that's the opposite.
Let me ask you this, Rue.
Go ahead.
I need to know this.
Talk to me.
Deepness of my heart. Did you get paid for your change of heart? Because one day you were saying you wasn't talking about the kids. Then I saw on Baller X that you got paid and then you changed it.
I wrote in Baller X comment. I say, man, Curlin didn't pay me for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get paid at all. Like somebody like people saying that Curlin paid me to take over Sister George. I'm like, no one paid me to do that.
Okay.
I was going. The only reason I got up on the panel because I was like, okay, are these women taking it out of context? Because everybody, we knew what Sister George was saying, even though she used that example, but we knew exactly what she was trying to say. And I know you ladies just want to focus on the fact that she said it and the fact that it's a problem for her to be able to say it. That's a little girl's doing that. And it's an issue that we need to address. All right, cool. So, all right. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not the actual point that she was making, but I understand where y'all coming from. But I stood up for her because I'm like, all right, Sister George was saying this. That's what she was saying. She was implying this. She wasn't talking about the fact that the kid is being abused. And yeah, you know, man, and folks don't want to speak on the fact that the kid being abused. No, she was just mentioning what somebody told her about what these kids are doing in the day's time.
Right. A man.
Yeah, so no, I didn't get paid. So no, when Ball S came to my chat room, I was going to try to address that, but I was so caught up on what I was saying. I was like, Ball S, why in the hell are you telling people that Curlin paid me? And shit? You know, everybody, the rumors start spreading. Everybody start believing because everybody fuck with you. So like, nigga, ain't nobody paid me for that. So Curlin never paid me for that. Just Georgia never paid me. You know, folks don't owe me shit. Like if I do certain things, if I know it's right, like folks don't owe me a damn thing at all. You don't owe me nothing. All right, yeah. So yeah.
Okay, you're making sure because people have been getting paid, and I found out that they've been sending men over here to come at me. They've been getting paid, but I hope they haven't been getting no money because they've been losing, baby. Flying Monkey, I heard somebody named Flying Monkey was paid to come over here.
Flying Monkey.
They all had blocked him. Somebody had blocked his ass like 10 times. Girl, when I went to go and block everybody, I saw somebody named Flying Monkey in there like 8 times. I'm not even joking. I was like, damn, this person must have. But anyway,
yeah. So I agree, man. I agree. Look, when it comes to
so you think the ragged ass bitches is coming out the
I mean, if they come up, I'm leaving. If they come up, y'all talk. I'm leaving. Tay stay up here. I'm leaving. If they decide to come up, so I'm telling y'all, if y'all ladies want to come and talk to Bomb, I'm gone, man. Y'all guys have at it.
I mean, you ain't got to go. We go because
no.
Chat, unless it's Leslie or even
that's what I'm saying.
Mother Earth. Because I'm cool with Mother Earth. Well, at least I thought I was. But I do be seeing the shots, but I never thought she was taking them at me. I thought she disagreed with something I'm saying. She has a right to disagree with what I'm saying, right?
I just think people just want special privileges and special treatment as far as, them being able to do certain things, but it can't be done to them. So
yeah. Well, I had no problem with Celeste. I mean, I recognize her, right? I see that she likes to be in control, but hey, yeah. I know she's a weak bitch. Yeah, she over there with Platinum. Girl, they over there with
so they had Platinum. See, I don't understand.
Him all these bitches out, and all
so is Platinum not problematic then? I mean, if they're trying to get rid, if they're trying to not, be in the same space as problematic.
So if you had to put rude talking points against Platinum, rude will be safe. He's safe. Platinum was over there talking about slawing them out, gutting them out.
Sounds so aggressive. Like, what is slawing?
That's what he called having sex, and not even in a nice way. Not even no romance, no none of that. You know what I mean?
Ain't no making love.
Young, no making love, none of that. Okay.
Just salon.
Just salon.
I think that may be a Memphis thing.
Which when they talk about hypocritical, I think we all hypocritical a little bit, depending on the situation. Like different things change, right? That would change your answer. But
It's
for them to think that what they thought they were gonna get everybody over there on wherever we were, right? On Attorney Channel. They were gonna get everybody to come at me. I'm willing to fight all the motherfuckers. They could come at 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 8 at a time, 10 at a time. How about 10 at a time? All 10 motherfuckers
gonna be like Pootie Tang. Gonna be like Pootie Tang with that belt.
Yes, I'm gonna take off that belt and I'm gonna be whipping their asses.
now what it is. It's like when you feel like you on the outside, right? Like people ain't accepting you. You know, you going where you like. Let's say in the case of Platinum haven't gotten rid of him. He always had the door open. Even like you always had your door open for these women. The thing is, like they feel like they are on the outs with all of us, and we all pretty much on the end. It's like we ain't never told you guys y'all can't come over. You guys over there feeling like, you know, getting in your feelings and stuff like that, and you feeling like, okay, well, we can't go over to the bomb. Damn, we can't go to Rue or Auntie. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, no, you can, dog. You can. It's just the fact that people calling you out and pretty much telling you you can't be the victim when you do. That's all people been saying. Even niggas like Book for Moses, man. Like that's what he was telling Let's See. Hey man, you playing this victim shit, bro. Like niggas don't mind you coming through, but when y'all start making it seem like y'all not doing shit, or when somebody just fucking with you, man, dog, that's the issue. Don't nobody want to be around men or women who want to play games, and then on top of that, when somebody play with them back, they want to cry foul and be mad with everybody around and shit. Same thing with Black Women's Fear, them TMHC women. You guys are doing the same shit because no one's telling you can't come through. Who the fuck told Black Women's Fear she can't come over here? Nobody. I ain't heard not one person stand up and say, look, man, Bomb, look, get rid of that bitch, man. Don't let that bitch ever come over here. None of that. Even if we co-host and she hit the link, man, we letting her up.
Right.
The same thing when it comes to them TMHC chicks, man. If y'all hit the link, you'll be let up. If me or Tay we co-host, we'll let your ass up. But like when y'all in chat rooms,
not
running
only
y'all
that, but they
mouth,
still got that motherfucking wrench.
Still got their wrench.
Yeah, I think the only one who might not have their wrench, I think because they changed
I
the name.
let Cyber's bald-headed ass come up.
Yeah.
With the goddamn co-host, and I don't even like him. So it's just, you know,
hey,
it's nothing too serious. It really
listen. When it comes to these women,
they take you too serious though, Rue. That's the thing.
They probably do, but the thing is, okay, I'm serious and I'll be bullshitting. The same thing. Like you guys know, I just speak what's on my mind. I pretty much put it out there because I want folks to see how people think. Like this is how a lot of folks do think. A lot of y'all may not think this way, but I want to show you another perspective, an alternative perspective, and you guys can see like, well, damn. All right, I ain't know motherfuckers thought like that. I ain't know motherfuckers did that kind of shit. Okay, well, damn, Rue just put us on some game about some shit that we never would have learned or would never would have saw on our everyday life. That's what I'm saying. It's just shit like that. So you're not supposed to agree with me. I'm not asking for people to side with me, to believe in me and all that kind of shit. I want you to understand if it makes sense to you, let it make sense. Like for instance, Bomb, like when I was making, all right, you got women like Sweet Life of Atari, she just blowing it out of proportion on what I said about vetting men before you let them come over and live with you when you got children or teenage girls and whatnot, right? And all I was saying was like, okay, put yourself in the mindset of your child. How do your child feel, man, knowing that, okay, you and his daddy, you and their daddy was together, or y'all ain't been together, or let's say, for instance, the daddy was never there, and it's always been your little girls, your son, and you, mama. But now all of a sudden, now you got a boyfriend, and yet, before you know, this boyfriend moving in and shit within a matter of 3-4 months.
Right.
Okay, then, so we looking at these, for instance, man, we look at these stories of all this stuff taking place inside the house, man, because a bunch of videos out there to where women are saying, yeah, yo, little girls are saying, yeah, you let your boyfriend touch me and shit, and you didn't do shit about it. Okay, then. So when I say women should not be letting men come over to stay when they got teenage girls because you didn't vet that nigga properly, right? And chances are the nigga might be attracted to your teenage girls, man, because these niggas are out here seeking virgins. We hear this shit in the manosphere all day, right? So if you believe that a lot of these niggas ain't hitting no shit anyway, well, okay, so what's wrong with me saying, okay, well, vet this nigga. You hear these niggas talking about they want virgins, right? They know that they're not gonna see an adult virgin. They're not gonna get an adult virgin, right? So they willing to go younger than 18. And yet here you go. You got, look, these niggas telling you that you women hitting the wall and all those shit 25. So now here you go, you 38, 39 years old. This nigga 40 years old. You got 15, 16, 17 year old girls. Can you just step outside yourself and say, well, maybe this nigga could be with me because he want to have access to my girls because these stories take place all the time. And I don't have to be a predator per se to tell you this shit. I'm just telling you what I see in the goddamn news, what I see in the life that we live in. So can you be a little more careful? Because if there's so many stories of children being harassed, being sexually assaulted, well, goddamn it, if they come in at the hands of these so-called boyfriends that these moms are bringing in, well, why is what I'm saying is wrong then? Now, why is it what I'm saying is wrong? Like as if I'm trying to tell you women, you can't trust your boyfriend. I'm saying you can trust that nigga. But understand the situation that you put your kids in with this nigga. You don't know this nigga like that. And he shouldn't even want to, as a man, bomb this. A man normally is by himself. So a man want to move in with you, knowing that you got teenage girls, that's suspect because niggas don't even want to move in like that. Niggas be having their own shit. They don't even want to be around single mothers like that. So yeah, you got this nigga here. See that you got this 14, 15-year-old girl, but all of a sudden now he just acting like he love you like that and wants you so bad. But here you go. He got access to your goddamn 14, 15-year-old girl. And then when he prey on her, of course, you didn't think he would do it, but look at what's been taking place before you. And now it happened to you.
Yeah, let me say, I don't disagree with you. I think it's the way you said it. You was over there, you was like, the way you said, like, yeah, these niggas, you kind of, and I guess it was like shocking because you do say things that we don't normally hear.
True.
So when you're telling women to vet, to stop letting niggas you don't really know around your children, you say stop letting these black men. You said that, and I was like, yeah, and it's shocking, but it's true though, right? Because if we are finding that the men who are messing with the young girls and or the young boys, right? Because I want to add them. If it happens to be somebody, a mother or father brought into the house, we need to vet them, and we need to vet them closely.
And bomb, peep game, right? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm speaking to like what a lot of black women are feeling too. Like a lot of black women actually feel these divested swirlers. These women feel like black men are trash and degenerates and they ain't work shit. So that's the point I was making to even Atari. Like, okay, if you feel that way, Atari, then surely you definitely wouldn't let no nigga come move in with you, right? No matter if he's your man or not. So that's the point I was just making. Like, okay, well, I'm just using your words against you. And if it's making sense, don't be mad at me for reiterating what the hell you guys are already thinking and what I already know about the society that we live in. So yes, I'm being a little harsh with it because I want you to understand that this shit is kind of harsh because it's very suspect. And I've told men this shit too, Bomb. You heard me tell men that even you men, bro, you shouldn't even be want to move in with a woman with teenage girls, man, because that don't make you look good, bro. No matter how you could be a good guy. But nigga, you got more important things to do than to be trying to move in. I mean, what's the point? Like, what's the point of you moving in knowing that these stories have took place in the world and yet you put yourself in a position to where somebody can even just blame you and even lie on you, dog? Like, you don't even want to do that as a man. Now, I'm not saying that you ain't got nothing to offer. You might have a lot to offer a woman with children. My thing is, that takes time, man. If they teenagers, if you're going to be around the mommy anyway, you can wait until they goddamn get out of high school and shit, right? And you can really date the mama. If you really want to see this woman, she can come and see you. You ain't got to ever come around until it's time because now you coming around because now you are actually going to get married and you're going to take care of everybody. But if they already 16, 17 years old and they girls, you don't even want to be around. That's called jail bait. It doesn't mean you're going to do anything, but it's jail bait. Let them girls get out of high school, man. Let them get out the house, go to college, and now you can be with their mama for real. Because if you're trying to move in so soon, it just don't look good, man. That is considered to be like predatory. And I flipped it I was on Rage the Bad Guy shit. I said, look, the same thing when it comes to a woman. If you got a woman, right? Let's say in the case of Country Wayne, that comedian, he got teenage boys, one like 16, 17, like he got them back to back. And they look just like him. And he's like my age. And I said, like, even when it comes to him, if he got women 25, 26 years old, and you know, and they just want to move in with him, seeing these boys who look like him, it's almost safe to assume that these women could be predatory because there's no need for her to move in with this nigga, knowing that he got boys that stand with him full time, looking just like him. And these niggas, these little boys could be horny as hell, already want to fuck an older woman anyway. And then they might just be coming on to you, putting you in a bad position as a woman. So I would even tell a woman, look, you don't even want to be with a man with teenage sons because it's not going to look good on you because the situation you can be in, man, you're going to be considered in-house pussy. Everybody going to try to fuck you. Now, if I say that, it's hard for me to say that, but I'm telling you what the hell would take place if any one of you women. Now, listen, if any one of you women were to get involved, anyone you 20, Tay, let's see, anyone you women in y'all 20s, if you actually date a guy and his guy got a 16-year-old son, play football, play basketball, and it's only y'all, that young boy might try to come on to you. You don't even want to be in that position as a grown woman, though.
Okay. Everybody, hey, listen.
Okay,
Eris told me I need to save. Eris said I need to save the people because you're long-winded. Okay. Hey, Books, how you doing? Sapa, say what's going on?
I would never. I wouldn't entertain.
I agree. You probably won't ever. So, but you ain't got to ever even be in that position though, because you may not do it. I don't date men
with kids anyway.
That's the whole point. Thank you. That's the whole point. There you go.
Yeah. But no, I listen, I'm not against what you're saying. In fact, it sounds good, because I never had to think about it because of course, I don't have no children by no other men. My husband always been here.
Yeah.
And so when y'all say certain things, I'll be listening, and I calculate it. I see what I think about it. Some things I can't relate to.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to me. But there might be somebody who say, well, Bomb, it don't make sense. And then they'll explain to me why. I don't know, but to me, it sounds like, hey, we vet anybody who come around our children.
Anybody come around your kids, man. Like you shouldn't be letting no people just come around living with your kids like that. They like what the hell are we doing?
Fact. Yeah.
I'm just saying though, man.
I think Fate and remember they had a couple of other people up there. BMT was up there. And even the professional, what his name is? D-Darrell. And they mentioned that stepfathers or stepmothers, well, mainly stepfathers, to be honest, but they said when a child is living with a man who's not their biological father, the chances of them being, touched,
being messed with,
is higher. Right? So that's what they say. But anyway, this topic is draining too much.
Yeah, it drained me a little bit too.
Them bitches to come out the clouds, goddamn it! When they coming out the clouds, that's what I want to know. And Rude, you supposed to be in the center because apparently they want to fight me because of you. And I'm willing to strangle their ass for you too, okay? Because you're gonna be on my side in a minute, okay? When I strangle them. No, I'm just joking. But it's like some of these women, y'all. So we have some people who want to be in control, right? Yeah. And so they will sit to the lot. So the TMHC, what I noticed about them, they would, especially with Celeste, she'll sit kind of to the side, a little quiet, and put a little comments in. You know what I mean? And people either would normally ignore her, to be honest. And then sometimes those of us who see, we might giggle and think, oh, it really wasn't all that for real. And I used to tell her, look, she's like, the way she say her little jokes, and I tell her that people don't really notice it. What I'm telling her is that nobody really fucking listened to her, right? But that's how she's able to get off a joke or without people even knowing she's joking on them.
Yeah.
But think about that. How do you get off a joke without people knowing? Because they're not listening to your ass.
Nobody hearing you.
She said it with that little bitty voice. And she'll say something that's, and I'm like, I thought that was funny. Yeah, nobody listening to nobody.
But motherfucker know how dangerous you are. So we know when you are saying some shit, we gonna look at your ass and be like, all right, we're gonna get your ass down. Like if you ever try to make a move. So we know that little light voice is dangerous. But look, I'm gonna say this though, right? I'm gonna be a little petty.
Carol said, is this a replay? I thought they didn't exist anymore. The TMHC. Girl, they exist. They just they still around, but they're not because they failed, right? It's like a failed little once verbal left, and and they had a lot of things they were gonna do. They had a lot of things, talking about getting the women together, Black women in particular, and having conversations and doing different things. And then verbal left because somebody else wanted to be in control. And now she's in control, and now nobody even hear about their asses no more, right?
Nah, they've been decimated.
Them bitches disappeared, okay?
No, I'm gonna say this though, right? Just based on what you said earlier, right? You say I'm in the middle, like I'm always in the middle, right? And I told y'all, I say when y'all women are fighting, it's always overruled. But look, I'm gonna add some more people. And I want to see if anyone you men want to get in on some of this, dog. Y'all better get on in, dog, because the men that the women fight over here is me, Auntie, L. Nixon, and now we got to include that boy Curlin. Curlin. Hey, so we the men when these women are fighting, dog, it's
Ain't
safe
nobody
for you to
fighting over y'all. Ain't nobody
when the
fighting
women are
over
fighting,
y'all.
trust me, one of us, yeah, we the reason why these women going at it, man. I promise you.
Nigga, please.
Nah. But,
Miss Brandon, what's up, baby? How you doing, sweetheart?
hey, Brandon.
Hey, what's up, sis? Hey, Tay. Rude, what you doing to that little girl?
What I'm doing to who?
What you doing to that scallywag Celeste? What you doing to her? That bum ass bitch. Okay. I can't look. Celeste crazy. Celeste crazy the motherfucker. Remember when she called herself going in on me, Bomb?
Oh yeah.
About let's see, because I was in books chat. I'm like, you little bitch. And then that other fool that was up there. What's his name?
The dude?
JL.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Talking about, he gonna say, how do you think you're going to move in the future? Knowing, motherfucker, go sit your ass down. What you mean, how I'm gonna move? I'm gonna move the way I've been moving.
The way
And
you want to.
I'm motherfucking
Right.
grown. I'm older than all of them. What the fuck you mean? And Celeste gonna try to go off on me. You like to be, bitch, shut up. You on YouTube talking about other men's dicks. Sit your ass down somewhere. Okay.
You know what? Y'all know y'all never hear Miss Brandy speak like this. Right? We rarely ever. But yeah,
she worked my nerves.
I'm gonna come back, boy, mate.
Okay.
Celeste pissed me off. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm like, who the fuck are you, first of all, to be trying to check somebody? This is between me and Let's See. And if me and Let's See have made amends, what the fuck is you up here for?
Well, y'all had made amends. That's right.
I honestly believe that with Let's See, I think that Let's See be cool, but it do be her homegirls that be hyping her up to a certain degree.
Yeah, I like Let's See, I do.
Like, and even with the whole Auntie situation, right? Like, she alleged, she said that she let it go.
Right.
But who was still bringing the situation up?
Celeste, old raggedy ass. And she talks shit from the chat, but she won't never bring her ass up on the panel. Okay.
Yeah, I've been calling that bitch down out of them clouds for 30 minutes now. I started this stream. Hell no, she ain't gonna come. But she make it seem like she all that, and she was over there in that other chat with all that motherfucking with all them Twitter fingers, YouTube fingers. What we gonna call them, y'all? She over there just texting her motherfucking ass off, right? So I said, okay, I'm gonna start a live. Come on, meet me. Okay.
She ain't gonna do it.
She ain't gonna do it, but she in them clouds though. I know she's listening.
She a keyboard killer. Mm-hmm. She be on the keyboard just typing shit. Yeah.
Her ass is gonna hop out them clouds. And anybody else in a TMHC, right? Y'all, I told them they could come all together if they won't. Come and get this motherfucking work. See how this work out for them. Since they want to tell me, because somebody said, well, Bomb, the way you thinking, your angle. You know, they was claiming that I put on a cake for Rude. And I never said I agree with Rude. In fact, I said I didn't. In fact, I don't think I said anything, right? Except when Rude was up here and I said, well, yeah, we just disagree with you, Rude. That's all, right? No yelling, no arguing. I made a video first. Rude came over. Then Rude made his own video. That means Rude disagree with me, just like I disagree with him. But we ain't got to go at each other and fight each other because we disagree.
Exactly. And why they so concerned about Rude? That's what I don't understand. What Rude don't talk about them.
Well, I thought Rude was just like abuser. So why are you concerned with? Never mind.
Exactly, Tay. Why are you worried about him? I mean, if I don't fuck with you, I don't speak on you. So why are they so concerned about Rude and who's around Rude? And what is with this safe place? I ain't never, some of the stuff I hear on YouTube is just hilarious. Yeah. What the fuck is safe place, Bomb?
I had no idea.
Not a safe place.
Apparently, Black women's fear space. Apparently, Black women's fear space is safe for women, but not safe for men, right? And my space is, well, she says not safe for women, but we all know this is a co-ed space. I do not, just because I'm a woman does not mean this is a woman's space. This is co-ed. I like having conversation with men and women. Right. And y'all, just because of that, we're going to disagree. Men going to disagree with us. We're going to disagree with them because our points of view on topics will differ.
Right.
Will differ.
But what I'm saying is, okay, when I think of a safe place, it's like, okay, I know nothing is gonna happen to me here because I'm safe. You on motherfucking YouTube, what, they gonna come through the phone or come through the computer? I'm trying to understand what safe place.
She was playing the game. Black women be playing the game, making it seem like emotionally, it's not safe for me emotionally, bomb. No, wait a minute, black woman, as strong as you are, you know what I mean? She is a strong, powerful black woman with her own voice, her own talking points, right?
Yeah.
And then she played victim, like, bomb space isn't safe for me, y'all. And I swear to God, it's almost like she was about to drop a fucking tear over that by Miss Olivia.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sitting there, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, y'all, I started counting backwards from 1,000. They didn't hear from me. They didn't hear me say a motherfucking word for like a half hour. Cause I was counting down, because I was thinking, okay, take a breath, bomb, don't do it. This is Miss Olivia's space. Don't do it. You ain't got to do it over here. So I started counting down 1,000, 999, 900, you know what I mean? Because my motherfucking God, she just told everybody my space is dangerous and that it's not safe for her. So she's one of the toughest bitches on here. Everybody know it. Her talking points is straight square against the man, right?
Yeah.
She's pro-woman, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but she don't have no problem going. And now you acting like you came in my area and you became the victim. Everybody in this space know Black Woman Spirit is far from anybody's victim. Y'all know that shit.
Right. I didn't understand that whole, so when you were saying a safe place, it's like, what, if you don't like it, can't you just go away? Can't you just log the fuck off and go somewhere else? I don't understand. Ain't nobody forcing anybody to be anywhere. You know,
but a lot of people can do that though. That's the thing. Because a lot of people on here don't have actual, like,
they don't have actual lives.
Real friends.
Oh, you're breaking up.
So it's just. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Plus, this fuckery shit is addicting. It's like crack.
It is, y'all. And we be Look, I can name the people in the chat. You know, just me is new, but she's here. We got Zab in the house. Carib, y'all, is a professional for fucking real. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what she is, but those who know, we know. we got Sugar Bum. She's fairly new too. Sister George, man, listen, Sister George know how to handle her shit. Okay, she know what it is. Mr. Music, he'll come over, y'all, but he don't play a lot because he a man. Okay, he's a man, so you know some of the men don't play. You know what I mean? But they'll come over and have good conversation. They might listen to a little bit of it. Just Jazz new, but she rocking. You know what I'm saying? Aunt T know what it is. You know what I mean? We've been over here kosher. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying, I'm going up the list, but say we've been playing for years. This is a place where you come, you're going to get some laughs. There's going to be some fuckery. We can even go at each other. Like we could be friends and still disagree and go at each other, cracking some jokes and shit. And then when we sign off, we come back the next day, all that other shit is gone. It's not that big of a deal. This is where you come. It's going to be some fuckery, yes. It'll be some fun. It might be a little messy too, you know, depending on, you know, who might be getting attacked and shit like that. But there's no real hard feelings trying to destroy nothing for real. Now, when other people get involved, it could get a little messy, which I realized that with the Sister George thing. It got a little messier than I wanted it to do, right? It did. And I was being a little too petty too. Okay. But me and her we'll talk. But because I noticed today that it was like today I realized, okay, maybe
you're making progress, bro. I'm so proud of you.
But you know, girl, you know I'm petty now. Come on, everybody. I can be petty, but I can be petty. You know, I can be real nice, but I can be petty too. Okay. But anyway, what I guess I'm saying is you could come over and have fun. You're not gonna get tagged. If you attack someone, you might get tagged back, but don't take it serious. Just laugh it off and have fun. Okay. If you can't handle the heat, don't come on the pedal. Don't come in the kitchen. And just still enjoy it from where you are. Nothing's wrong with that. But you know what? I'm starting to notice some people, they're messy as fuck. And they'll start claiming, well, you know, I'm not for the mess. What the fuck? You messy as fuck. What do you mean you're not for the mess? That's exactly what you are. You are for the mess. And they'll be like, people need to start holding hands and kumbaya. Okay, but that ain't working for your channel. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you want to kumbaya and all that shit? You notice the ones who was kumbaya in the midst of this trouble right now, they drawing it up because, you know what I mean? They getting views. But when you see that kumbaya talk, y'all know goddamn well, let's admit it, people, whether you're white, black, Asian, it don't matter. Drama is where the fun is. Okay,
people
if y'all
like drama.
Yes, if they want.
Why do you think Love and Hip Hop gets so many views?
Man. And if everybody was looking to learn something, you would be on another channel, learning how to speak Spanish or French, or learning how to draw, learn how to sew and cook, and there's all kinds of channels. But in this space, we're here to have fun. Okay?
Right, and it's a balance. Yeah.
Right. It can be hard to balance because some people, they want to participate in the fun, but then they want to throw shots at somebody, but they don't want the shots thrown back at them. And that's when it get real.
Well, how does that work? How do you throw shots at a person and talk shit, but don't want the person to say nothing to you? What is that?
It don't work. That's when their feelings get hurt, and that's when they like the bitch right now who I keep calling out, that cloud, don't want to drop out the motherfucking clouds, right? Want to throw shots, and I don't know why. Like they've been knowing. She been knowing me at least a couple of years now. You know what I mean? Celeste's been knowing me at least 2 years, maybe 3, maybe even more, right? And so I've never attacked her. She's taken up, she said some little sly things, and I laugh because she's funny like that. And I say she's funny because her shit whack as fuck, right?
She ain't funny to me.
Yeah, I would just be like, I would giggle at her ass. I'm like, that's the best you could do. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that little joke you just cracked. Okay, anyway. And so, but she been knowing me. I don't know why she thought she could do what she did over there on Amari's channel and thought that it wasn't going to be no repercussions. So I want to know where all these little bitches at. I want to know where they at, especially the ones who was like, yeah, you're right, twin. Let's see. I'm calling her out because if she come down, at least we could chat. I would like to know, let's see what your issue is. Because not one day ever have I disrespected you. I never talked about you. And right now, you have allowed that bitch, right, to get you in this hot fucking water. And you need to walk your ass on this panel and get out of this shit. Because if you think when this stream is over, right, if you think it's just going to die down, girl, you think Rude went after you? You think some Aunt T and all the rest after you? No, this not dying down. You need to bring your ass up here and have this conversation.
Yeah.
I need to know what the fuck is going on with you, because I ain't do you nothing yet. Right?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see about to get this motherfucker work if Let's see don't find her ass out the motherfucking clouds. I tell you that. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm not their mama, I'm not their aunt, and I'm not their play toy neither. Right? This the internet. You want to crack jokes? Then come and crack these motherfucking jokes. Don't crack them when you know I don't really look in the chat. Right? You done let your leader get you in some shit. And now we're going to get it. Now, let me tell you the difference between me and Verbal. Verbal was sweet on y'all because Verbal made it funny. It was entertainment. Remember when Verbal was like, yeah, and they came with them little hands. Remember that shit? That was some funny shit. But bitch, I ain't got time for that. I'm too old. I might die tomorrow. Bitch, I'm coming straight for your motherfucking throat. There you go, Verbal. Where you been?
Oh,
I need to. Okay. Verbal is a Scorpio. Verbal came nice, man. That was entertaining. That shit was funny as hell. And it stung them hard, but she still came nice. I might be dead tomorrow, y'all. You remember I'm old and shit. Y'all remember saying I'm overweight, you know, out of shape, all that motherfucking shit that they said. Yeah, I'm all of that. So I might die tomorrow. So I ain't got time to be
Say that,
making no
Mom.
little. Well, you know what
We
not
not
just
gonna
say
speak that
you gotta
into
fuck. We gonna fuck them up now because you don't
Yes,
know
I gotta
about
fuck them up
tomorrow.
now in case
Okay.
tomorrow I don't be here.
You
Fuck
don't
all
know.
that.
Okay. Oh
And shit,
Lord.
by the time I'm died and y'all find out about it, y'all gonna be sad. People gonna be like, and they gonna be like, do you remember who she did right before she died? She fucked them THMC women up. God damn.
No, that's the audacity though of them to kind of like low key attack you because Bomb, you were riding for them.
Yes.
Even when they be dead ass wrong, you were riding for them.
I saw them, you know, because I would see the men come in and then they would throw the first shot, and then the men would start crying. And I would tell the men, damn, what y'all crying for? Like, but I can understand because the men, we started to become like a family over here. And the men got tired of the shots. They wanted to just start having a conversation. But the women wouldn't let up, right? And I would say it. And then they would start saying, well, Bomb, I didn't say nothing, girl. I
Just
saw
lying.
it. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Come on.
But
Right?
they talk about the men. They don't like the men, but they be over in the men's faces, just kikiing and all that shit. So what is that? Yeah, that's some bullshit. Okay. Yeah, that's just some bullshit. Yeah.
Verbal, is that you, girl?
Oh,
I don't think they're connected.
Yeah. Your audio's not connected, Verbal.
Okay,
yeah,
I think that's her. Is that her? Is that you, Verb?
Yeah, that's me.
So the name,
you may want to change your name, darling.
That's my,
is that a number? Yeah, wait. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Okay, there you go. I just put Verb.
Okay, yeah. No, it just said it wasn't my cell number. It just said Teamsters.
No, I wasn't sure because I saw what it said. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. It's cool. What the hell happened? Because I was, hey, baby.
Hey, Verbal.
Thinking about you today, Taylor. I'm like, I have not talked to Taylor in days. She probably misses me so much.
We do miss you. We miss you. Okay. We know you're working hard.
I don't.
What happened?
What happened, Bert? Something must happen. You kind of got it connected, disconnected. Well, I see you connected, but you're not talking. Okay, her phone may have rung. That might be what happened. But anyway, so what happened was we was over on another person's panel. Atari, what is her name? I'm gonna get her whole name for those who want to go and subscribe to her, right? And we was chit-chatting it, talking and, doing what we do. It was messy, y'all. It was funny, all that bullshit, right? And then I look in the chat. Oh, no, Atari clicked on a message, right? Because she's on StreamYard. And they was talking about me. So I was like, okay, let me go and see what they're saying in the chat. And I'm talking about, we have Jerome Whiteside, let's see, Celeste. I didn't even know that was Celeste at first because her name was Shrey or something. I don't even know. And talking about Bomb is the problem too. Bomb is a problem too. And somebody said denouncing rude. That well, yeah, she allowed her friend to say something and she won't allow Sister George. And I'm like, what do you mean? I can't allow or disallow Sister George. Sister George is grown. I could disagree with her, which I did disagree with her. Just like I disagreed with Rude. Right? And then she put on a cape and all this bullshit. And so they just are going. And Atari, is that her name again? Yeah, something of Atari. She said, yeah, Bomb, they want you to denounce Rude. And I'm like, they can want what the fuck they want. And I said, tell them to make me. You know what I mean? Anyway, long story short, it was Celeste and her twin. You know, she'd be like, "You right, twin," or the other one be like, "You right, twin." Why is she talking about
who
me?
are they twins?
Well, the twin is Leslie and
oh no.
yeah, Leslie and Celeste.
They don't look nothing alike. How the fuck they twins?
But they call themselves twins. You know how when you're young, you be like, yeah, that's my twin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and that's how Leslie is in it, because she knows I like her. I never said one negative word about her, ever supported her. We said she was young, willing to protect her, make sure she cool. And the men would be like, nah, Bomb, if she could do this and say this, she could get it too. She's an adult too. And the men are right with that, right? But still, there's still a sense of protecting the younger women and men, right? But mostly the women for us. Anyway, so y'all, we understand she's young, right? And I'm not even saying that in a negative way. That's a good thing, but she is young. So yeah, of course, those of us protecting her, but then like I can't protect you, bitch, when you're coming for me. You know what I mean? You coming for me, but I'm supposed to protect you from me. I'm supposed to fight myself for you. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Okay? So
I think people have to learn that just because you cool with a person and you rock with a person, you don't have to be in the amen corner all the time. Sometimes you can just fall back and stay neutral in the shit. Right. You know, Celeste talking shit about you doesn't mean the whole crew got to.
Exactly.
You know, but I guess they have to learn that, because it will get you in the middle of shit, you know.
Would you think they would learn that by now, right? Because some of them people is the reason why they was in the trouble they were in already, right? Other people have Celeste saying what she want to say, so she got an angle of people going after her. And then there's we got the woman who said that the picture wasn't hers, and or that it was hers, but that she got hacked. And
girl,
you know, and
a they big old lie.
Yeah, big old lie.
Big old lie.
And then I don't even like it was a beautiful picture, y'all. It wasn't even a bad picture, but she said because her status has changed. You know, that's what we said about young women not knowing that in which they do. You might do something when you're young. Yeah. And when you become a certain type of woman, right? You change your ways. You when you got educated, you done found you a man. And you got some shit you done back then, right? And when the picture came forth, she was saying that she said that it was her, but she was saying that it got hacked from her personal computer.
But then but if it's I never understood this part about that whole thing. If it was such a problem, why did she still have them up?
She can't go take them down because it's an old Facebook account. Like some people were young, they were young when they created these accounts, and then they moved on and they can't remember passwords. And if you can't remember passwords, that shit is still up.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so, you gotta be careful.
Right. Yeah. And see, they were young when they were creating these accounts. That's why you wasn't supposed to have Facebook until you was of a certain age. Right. And so that means you're responsible, right? Facebook is not their responsibility to go and take down some shit for you. And if they do, you got to get lawyers involved. You know what I mean? Unless you find out which email you was using when you created that account.
Right.
My sons have old accounts up. They can't, they couldn't remember which email because they were fucking kids when they created it. That's why they don't know.
Yeah. That whole thing, that's crazy.
Well, it's unfortunate if they are picking up those little rocks again.
Verbal.
Just saying.
Verbal said little rocks.
I love her.
She said little rocks.
Girl, they pick. Listen, I don't like
tragic.
Yeah,
it's tragic. It's tragic. It's. I don't know, and I mean, I guess some people never learn. I don't know. I don't understand. But hey, there's a whole madam out here, gangster. I mean, she is dog walking
She
them.
cold with it, ain't she?
Wait, who walking
She
who?
cold with it.
Wait,
She
what happened?
cold. No, she's dog walking her. She dog walking her ladies of the night. I'll just say that.
Oh, okay. Well,
She must have put them out there on the track.
well, like I said, she putting them in positions that they don't want to be in, and they got to stop following them. Cause I'm not gonna play. See, you was nice with him. You was nice. You was so nice. It was so sweet though. It was so powerful. That shit was funny, right? But I'm over. But I ain't got time to make no skits and none of that shit. So I just gotta drag. I'm just grabbing by their wigs.
Well, I actually, I cared about them, so I needed to get my point across in a way that I would, for people that I said that I cared about. So I didn't want to do them the way that I could have done them. I didn't want to do that.
Right.
So I just did it the way I did it. And
Right.
I think the point was made.
I agree. And it was done perfectly. It was artistic. Yeah, it was done. But apparently the point didn't stick because now they got me going outside to get a switch. I'm not even making them go outside to get the switch. I'm going to grab the whole fucking tree on their ass. I'm going to be abusive.
Well, perhaps they feel that they are now under the cover of certain men. Mm-hmm. So, they raising their skirts and pulling down their panties and bending over like, look at me. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they are over there with Platinum. So maybe they think Platinum gonna save them. Shit, they got me fucked up. Okay. I would hit Platinum in his motherfucking throat. That nigga won't be able to breathe for 2 weeks. Okay.
I mean, to be honest, if y'all are saying that this is about denouncing Rude, but you're over there with Platinum, if you want to say Rude's bad, Platinum's just as bad. Like I'm confused.
Exactly. Just by me making this a co-ed channel, I understand that we're gonna have certain men who talk who believe certain things. That we have the conversation so we can try to get them to see our point of view and show us their point of view. That's the whole purpose of co-ed space. For me, anyway, right? But so would that mean we're gonna disagree? Over there by Platinum, that's a straight man of spirit ass space. He says it out of his own fucking mouth. Right now, that nigga sucking on Kevin Samuel's balls. With the tippity tongue. With his tippity tongue, that nigga over there tickle under his balls. That is straight manosphere, even though we was like trying to tell him you're not manosphere, but he showed himself after Kevin passed away.
So I don't follow him. I've heard of him, but I don't watch him. Okay. So he's a manosphere.
Yeah, he like I was telling he's not manosphere because he speaks a little different, but he kept saying bomb. I'm manosphere, bomb. Okay, so you manosphere. Okay. Now that means you a target for me. I'm okay with that. I don't think he's gonna be okay with that. But we got women who's in the manosphere space talking about we shouldn't mess with Rude because we disagree with it.
I thought that Celeste and them were against the manosphere.
Shit, and you don't remember Celeste used to be over there with Reg.
Yeah.
Celeste always was in the manosphere.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
God. Okay.
I never kind of understood it, right?
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's her and a few of the men. Like if I went by Reg, I was on the panel, and I was on the panel. I was going against their philosophy, but Celeste has always been kind of manosphere talking points. Y'all never listened to her? She's like, I agree with the men with and I agree with and I'm like, okay.
Well, what I know is that she threw me under the bus quickly over that pound cake nigga. That's what she did. That's what I know. So Yeah.
Who's the pound
Y'all
cake?
know who I'm talking about. JL.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, JL.
Oh,
Yeah,
girl, please. Yeah.
girl. Yeah.
She threw me under the book, but she already wanted to do that. She already had started to have some type of problem with me, which no one in the group could actually understand, but she's diabolical. So, you know, and so she used that to attempt to turn the other ladies against me, you know, and I mean, it worked for the most part.
Right.
It worked for the most
Well,
part.
because
So bravo.
people liked you. That's what it, because people liked you. That's all.
And it worked because, you know, you was trying to be nice. You cared for them. You know what I mean? So you wasn't willing to wrestle a bitch and tell her to shut the fuck up and fall in line. You just backed up and said, you know what? I wash my hands of it.
And you know exactly what I did, because I told you, I talked to you, I told you.
Right.
And I told you I was just gonna leave it alone. And you said, nah, you're not gonna be able to leave it alone. That's not gonna happen. And I said, nope, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not, you're like, okay, but you're not gonna be able to let it go. Right. And I was like, damn it, you are right. You were right. Because but like that shit right there and hopping on that panel, mother. Her ass hopping up on that panel questioning me about calling them bitches, but then she was like, oh, well, I know it was directed towards Celeste. And bitch, why are you fucking talking to me? Why? Like, I'm still mad about that shit. I'm cool, like it's cool and everything, but damn, like what they did, they had me all the way fucked up with that one. And they caught me in a vulnerable, I was sick and I was fucking tired. And I told them I didn't want to do that. And she had her nerve to question me at all because she told me lots of things. Okay. So it's just the nerve of it all and taking advantage of the fact that they knew that I love them and I don't hurt people that I care about. So, you know what they did, they were in straight violation, period. Straight up.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Yeah,
you know,
that was cold.
They don't, and what's weird is that, you know, some of us did care about them, you know what I'm saying? But one bitch who don't care about nobody but herself was able to convince the other ones to do her dirty work or walk away with her, right? So what I'm saying is I don't let motherfuckers hurt me and walk away. You know what I mean? and then come back and think you're gonna talk about me in the chat, bitch. Nah, you walked away. I'm good with that. Okay. But don't mention my motherfucking name, bitch.
Right. Well, I just hope, I hope that they have not shared too much of their personal business and lives with her, because when they are ready to walk away, that's going to be a problem, because she's that type of bitch.
And I'm going to be real honest. The truth is that she was the problem. It really wasn't the other ladies. The problem that they had was that they were followers. And I'm not a follower. So that's how they got caught up. But if it wasn't for her, none of that would have happened. None of that would have happened. She was the only one showing her ass.
So let me ask you this, Verba, because I know y'all had a lot of plans, that group, right?
Little scary bitch.
What they done done so far? What has Celeste led them to accept a dead end? What you think they've been doing since you've been gone?
Kissing ass, trying to get back in people's good graces. That's all I've been saying.
So they ain't been doing not a damn thing.
Okay.
All of my ideas that y'all had and everything. Listen, there was a lot of ideas. Them women are smart, right? All of them come together having ideas. But only, you know, when you have to have a leader who gonna get you on track, make sure everything get done the way it's supposed to be done in a timely manner. And them bitches been over there doing nothing. So that's why your leader has led you nowhere. Okay.
She leading them into some bullshit.
That's what I'm about to say. That's
okay.
Right. She done led their ass right here, right now.
And you know what? I was so gracious to them. I was so gracious to all of them. I have emails after I left of how gracious I was towards them and the encouragement that I gave. And them broads shine me on. Shine me on. Even Let's See. I emailed her because she was really special to me because she's really young, you know. And she signed me on. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's like they were afraid to talk to me or something, like Celeste was gonna whoop their ass. I don't know what the fuck.
Celeste,
what I know is that was not for me. That's what I know for a fact. That wasn't for me.
And I hope they not. Celeste's little scary ass can't even get on a panel. She don't do shit. Okay.
Celeste will be like, I don't have time to get, like, you know what I mean? I don't have time to get on panel. She did that with Jessica a couple of days ago, right? Jessica was over there by Platinum, and so they went a little bit back and forth because Jessica came up there. You know, y'all know I'm cool with Jessica. You know, I go back and forth with Jessica, but she knows it's nothing serious. Anyway, so they was about to let both of them go at it, and she was like, "Well, I don't have time. I don't have time." Like, what? You come up there quiet as a mouse, cracking your foolish motherfucking so-called jokes, and now you ain't got time? When Jessica calling you out right now, you ain't got time? I'm like, oh God, okay. And then I think she think that look cute. Like, she thinks it looks like she's higher than, but no, bitch, you lower than. Okay? You lower than. Because everybody see what you're doing.
Right. Exactly. Oh, bum bitch. Yeah.
Damn, Brandy.
I don't
it's
like that,
Brandy.
Girl. Listen, Verbo. I have had a sour taste in my mouth since that shit went down over at Let's See. When Celeste was on that panel trying to talk to me like she my motherfucking mama. Bitch, go sit your ass down.
That's how she thought she was going to be talking to me in that group. And when I would not allow it and checked her on it, she didn't like that. She did not like that. I had to tell her several times that I am not her child.
Exactly.
Now, if she wants to address something with me, she could address whatever she wants to address, but she's going to talk to me like I am a grown woman and not one of her kids. That's what I told her.
Exactly.
So y'all nicer than me. I like to smack bitches like that. Me, I'm mean. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. Go ahead.
But I checked her ass. But when I checked it in, that other little niglet got up there talking shit. That JL dude. It's like, dude, I come from a prestigious family, and my family, and the women in my family. I don't fuck about the women in your family.
Don't get me to start putting up pictures of this prestigious nigga, because I'm gonna leave it alone because he's not here, and maybe he learned the error of his ways since we ran him off YouTube. Yes, we did run that nigga, right? And it's because of them that he got ran. Like, this nigga thought he was gonna use them as a shield. And they said they were going to shield him. And then they thought I was going to just let them shield him. Like, they
can't shield themselves. How they going to shield
They
somebody?
thought I was going to do that too. That was the whole problem. He was out of line, and I checked it. Why do you think I'm going to treat him any different? I don't know that nigga. And he was out of line.
He was.
He's condescending. He got up on there, interrupted a woman's conversation on a woman's panel, and started wagging his finger at us and mansplaining. It was rude. It was disrespectful. He's long-winded as fuck. I asked him to land the plane. That was the problem.
What was the words he told me that pissed me off? What he said, bomb. Remember, I said something. He kept saying, but I told him he was, damn, what was the word? Because he kept harping on that motherfucking word. But it's on Jerome's channel. I think that was done on Jerome's channel. Wasn't it? Was it Jerome's channel? I think so. Jerome got all the evidence over there. Okay. But that shit was I don't think it was Auntie. I think it was Jerome. I might be wrong, but anyway.
No, look, Auntie, I couldn't see it at the time because I was caught up in trying to protect them, and they were really upset, right? But Auntie was right about what JL was doing, because I saw it when he did it. He was so happy to see them, or that one girl do what she did. They were going to do a whole appreciation stream for him online, in front of everybody. I was like, oh my God, I hope y'all don't do that, because that's going to be so whack. But I heard they actually did one though for him privately.
What's going on with you, Big J? Big J
I
been
gotta
coming
hop
in.
down. I gotta
Okay.
hop down real quick.
Okay, I'll talk to you
Bye.
later.
Verbal. Okay.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Okay,
Okay.
bye-bye.
What's going on, Big J? Big J be coming in, boy, blasting at everybody. I be like, God damn, Big J. Oh, yeah, the word was ambush. That's right. Thank you, Al Nixon. I told him that he came over here and ambushed me. And he was like, yeah, but I didn't ambush you. I was like, dude, this is what you did. You came up here trying to correct us, telling us we need to be careful what we say because there might be some little kids watching us. And I said, ladies had already corrected everything, right?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yes. And
yeah.
Boy, L. Nixon, you got a good memory, baby, because let me tell you, all I know the story behind it, but I don't remember what the words were. And I kept saying, yeah, but you ambushed me. And you're like, yeah, but I didn't ambush you. I'm like, well, I felt ambushed. Well, I don't care. And then remember, he apologized to everybody, but he kept fucking with me though. Because you know why? Because there was an agreement. The agreement was and this, they had said they wanted to protect JL because JL was going to protect them. JL was supposed to be protecting them from the men who attacked them, right? He was going to handle the men, and the women was going to just do, make sure that that they protect him. The thing with that is this, JL started thinking he could get at anybody, okay, especially me. So he thought, oh, I could go at Bomb, because if I go at the Bomb gonna protect me, so she's not gonna really do nothing. And I did try to be good, if y'all remember that stream. I went up there and I got in on him, I asked him questions, and then when he went too far, I left. I got off the panel, and then I was in the chat like, nah, it ain't no big thing, y'all. We just having a disagreement. He saw me write that in the chat, and the nigga commenced to going at me. So then I said, oh, okay. So I got back up there, and then we get into it a little bit. And girl, it got crazy. You know what I mean? And then the women come, and some of the women come and say, JL, you wrong for that. Now he in a tight spot because even the women who say they were gonna help him, right? They're now saying, but you're wrong for doing it at the Bomb, because Bomb didn't do nothing. So, but then that person got in trouble by the leader. Right? The leader told them that, nah, you should have protected. They got in trouble for going after JL. I got the streams, y'all. The streams are funny as fuck. Y'all don't be seeing the stream because I usually take things down when shit calm down with people. I'll take them down, but I don't delete them. I just put them on, private or some shit.
I thought they turned on him. Didn't they turn on? Maybe I'm wrong because I didn't really follow him like that.
Some did turn on him to say that he was wrong, but then Celeste was like, nah, we got to protect him. We're going to protect him.
How the fuck she going to protect any girl? Please.
I don't even know, girl.
That bitch can't even get on a panel, okay?
And T said, Gail, yeah, he got spanked real good. And that's YouTube again. But remember, I mentioned that he got ran off of YouTube before that. It was listen, I knew he was soft as pillow puffs long time ago. Okay, because if you run from YouTube because of some shit on the internet, you are soft as a little motherfucker. Don't even come back. And if you do come back, come under another name, which he did. Remember, he came under JL. He used to have another name. But anyway,
okay.
Yeah.
That's
y'all
crazy.
Know I'm very forgiving. We might have a little disagreement. You might do something and I'll be like, oh, that was fucked up. But then I'll be like, okay. It wasn't life-threatening. It wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? I spoke on it because it was crossed my mind, and then now it's over. It's not even big, but nah. He said it was a Halloween massacre. And Aunt T and L. Nixon and some of these other men was on his ass too, baby. Right? But the women had promised that they would keep y'all off of him if he protected them. And so that's how that would rock down. It rocked out that way. And the women would protect him when they start accusing y'all of abusing the women, right? That's a deflection. They start claiming that they're victims. Oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Auntie did this, or when they got up here though and did L Nixon the way they did him.
Yeah.
Like they used to get L Nixon up here. L Nixon is nice as hell, y'all. Okay? For those who don't know, L Nixon is nice. He tried to be fair
and respectful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he would come up and they would be like, it's your fault. He'd be like, you don't know what I'm telling him in the background. And they'd be like, well, we don't get you. Right? And they would go at him. And I would just sit here and just, because y'all know I don't get involved. Especially if it had nothing to do with me. I don't know what's going on. But I was thinking to myself, what is going on right now? And then that one day, it was a few of them. They decided to pile on L Nixon, and I just couldn't take it. I started feeling like L Nixon was almost like my husband or one of my sons. You know, I'm thinking, and the women keep coming up, blaming him for shit that he didn't even do.
But he lit into their ass though. That last
he
time.
showed it. Yep.
I was like, yes, brother.
Shit,
yes.
Almost. Girl, L Nixon almost lit into my ass, and I was just trying to. And look, I was like, because they was going back and forth, they was going after him, and I think he thought I was gonna be on their side. So I said, wait a minute. I said, L Nixon, wait a minute. He was like, no, bomb. Like the man came up, and then he was about to go. I was like, wait a minute, calm down, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, he was heated, baby. And I was like, calm down. And then
they deserved it.
They
deserved
did.
it. Yes,
damn,
they did.
L Nixon. L Nixon, you was on it, baby. I was scared as shit. I was like, L Nixon, just let me talk for a minute. It's not what you think. He was like, Bob, but they doing this to me and doing that. And I was like, okay, just let me know and I'll give you the wrench and everything, right? And then I said, well, L Nixon, let me ask you this. How many times you gonna let these little motherfuckers talk to you this way? And he was like, Bomb, you right. And then he went in. Like you, listen, you men who are nice and courteous, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. But there got to be a limit. And I think maybe because he was respecting my channel, knowing that I'm a woman, he knew that I supported the women. But y'all stop making assumptions that you know where I stand. I'm really truly trying to be down the middle for everybody. Everybody's not going to agree with me all the time. And yes, it does. The truth is, because I'm a woman, I understand women, but that doesn't mean that I'm not for you neither. Right?
Right.
So if I'm out of place, let me know. I'm okay with it. Okay. If I disagree with you, I'll tell you I disagree. But I may go to sleep tonight and be thinking about what somebody said. They'd be like, oh, somebody said, Bomb, you're not being fair. And then I'd be like, oh, shit. Sometimes I'll be up here thinking, oh, my God, right now they're fighting. I'm going to just have to stay out of it. Because no matter whose side I'm on, it's going to look like I'm not fair.
Right. So that's best to stay out of it. Unless
Exactly.
it goes way to the left, then you got to,
right.
And even then, bring it back in.
Yeah, and it's hard. So, because I'll be sitting here thinking, okay, they're going back and forth. They're calling each other names. And if it get real, like sometimes I don't be, like things have gotten heated. Sometimes with some people out of the blue. And I'll be like, God damn, like, where that came from? And I'll be like, wait a minute, y'all, calm down. Let's calm down.
You do say that. Calm down. Y'all calm down.
Let's slow it down a little bit. Wait, slow down a little bit.
And then when they get on your nerve, then you just be like, wait a motherfucking minute now.
Yeah. And I hate doing that, I really hate when especially, because there's so many people I like over here. Some of us ain't never seen each other. Some of these people I've never seen a picture of. And they just I don't think they know how much I like them, but I do. Like, you know what I mean? I'm in the room, like, I'll be like, what's going on, Mike Green Eyes? Man, I don't know what Mike Green Eyes look like, but I tell you what, I like y'all. Listen, he been rocking with me for a while. Okay. And I rock with him. KF504 Bird. Listen, you and we've been rocking for a while. I think
about 4 years.
Yep. Yeah, I think besides Rude and maybe Black Woman Spirit and a few, I think you're the next oldest, right? I mean, as far as
Yeah.
yeah.
But
and even when you came over, I don't think me and Black Woman still used to go back and forth. Remember? But
you all
truth
were going, y'all were going at it back then. Yeah.
But I've always liked Black Woman Spirit, right?
Okay.
I like her. She's fiery. She's almost like the woman that I wish I have been sometimes, in certain instances and shit. And I've always told her that I like her. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with Black. So even though we disagree, that doesn't mean that don't mean even in the instance, with her and Rude, she think I'm siding with Rude. I'm not siding with nobody. I'm saying, listen, first of all, y'all both going at it. Both of y'all adults, right? Both of y'all can handle it. And she wanted to play victim, and I gave it to her. I didn't look. When I get silent, y'all don't notice when certain people say certain things and Bomb don't say a motherfucking word, but y'all know I'm here. You know I'm here. It's not that I'm gone. I just be here and I'll be like, I just don't say nothing because I'm not gonna lie for you, and I'm also not gonna. I just don't want to get involved.
Right.
Don't ask me to lie for you. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna ask you to lie for me.
And if you're cool with two people and they're going at it, why should you have to choose a side?
Exactly.
There's no
I love
side
you
to
too.
choose.
Right? Passe is my little nephew. I call him Lil because he's young, y'all. I'm not calling him Lil because he's Lil. And then I got, I got another husband. I'm not sure if you know who my YouTube husband is. Okay, don't be trying to steal him from me, okay?
No, I don't know.
Care 504 is my husband. Don't tell nobody.
Oh, is that your YouTube husband?
Yeah, that's my YouTube husband right there. Listen, if I was, that's my YouTube husband, okay? Care 504, I done stole him from his woman and shit. Okay?
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
I love Mr. Cap.
Nice.
Yes.
I think the men that are over here are cool,
They are.
You don't have no disrespectful men over here.
No. And it's and what I think, let me tell you what I think though. Like Aunt T, and a few of them, right? Aunt T is a grown-ass man. And I'm waiting for Aunt T to stop worrying about what Bomb gonna say over here. Listen, dude, I'm waiting. Listen, if you disagree with me, get your ass on this panel and just say it. I'm okay with it. Y'all don't have to agree with me. Kev will be like, nah, Bomb, nah, Bomb. He don't raise his voice because Kev is kind of smooth. Y'all notice he never raises. I'm never. And Aunt T, sometimes he'll be like, he disagree. He'll jump up here, and then he'll be patient. And I'm just saying, dude, do it like Rude. Do it. Just break in and say what you got to say. But he's trying to.
He's trying to respect you. That's all.
Yes, but I already like Aunt T. Like he ain't got to. Aunt T, you ain't got to do nothing or for me to like you. I already like you. Just because we may disagree, right? Just because we may disagree does not mean that I do not like you.
Yeah, because Celeste wanted everybody to stop rocking with Aunt T. I was like, you crazy the fuck, because I'm still rocking with him. I like him. So y'all do what the fuck you want to do.
All right. What's up, Sexy Red TV? Look, Risai Passe, so you telling us that Cat 504 is uncle? Nah, Auntie, sometimes I'll play with Auntie. I'll say something. I know listen, I look, because I don't look in the chat much, but when I look, I see Auntie. I may say something, and I'm just waiting for him to come up. God damn it. Like, come up. I'll be bored sometimes, and I mess with people that way. And I think some of you men can handle it, right? And so y'all notice I don't really pick fights over here amongst us. Sometimes I may pick on the men, be like, well, I disagree with what he did. Disagree with what they said. And then y'all asses just be in the chat, just being so respectful. I'm like, God damn.
Say, come up and give me some smoke. Give me some. Yeah.
Auntie over there doing the goddamn purge, right?
Oh, that purge, yeah. Be lit. Yeah.
That purge be lit. Now I didn't feel good this weekend. I think the weekend he did it. I think wasn't that Mother's Day weekend? No, that was last weekend. Yeah. Yeah. So remember, I ended up falling asleep. My stream was still going. And so for the people who wanted to go and do that, they was over there, and the men was over here talking about Kev was running it over here. Kev and I think you was talking about stocks, and then I'm not sure what else they talk about because I went to sleep.
Okay.
You be working? Yeah. Well, Auntie, listen, I like you. And I know that you disagree with some things I say. I disagree with some things you say, but nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You say Xander gonna be mad? Well, Xander, what y'all think? Xander too close to be my husband, okay? I can't play like Xander is my husband. Xander is only about 15 minutes away from here. If I say that Xander is my husband heard me say that, and then he found out Xander was close. Oh no. So I can say, yeah, that ain't working. Now I can say Kev is my husband. First of all, my husband no Kev, and Kev is all the way in Louisiana. And when we go back to Louisiana, my husband gonna meet Kev. I can just show y'all that. Okay, there is no doubt in my mind we're gonna hook up with Mr. Kev. We're gonna have some fun and things like that. Chill out. But I can't say that about Xander. Remember, Xander said he done cheated with many wives, and I can't play that game when the men too close. I can only play those games when they far away. That was an emergency pop-up purge. But you was rocking over that. He's just said, Mr. Bomb gonna go boom, hell yeah. Listen, there's a lot of things I can, I be on here, I joke, right? I even joked about my pussy pretty and all that shit, right? But don't let me be talking about somebody close by and saw it or any of that shit. No. And sometimes I'll be playing and I have to slow my ass down because my husband be heard me say some shit like that. He might accidentally be like, who is so-and-so? Oh, babe, I was just joking.
Because that's still your husband at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know. Like, babe, I'm just joking, babe. I'm just joking.
Shit. Yeah.
My husband know me, y'all. Like, if he thought I was a cheater, you know what I mean? Like, he would know. He would know. Like, as long as we've been married, just like you've been married a long time.
You know.
Yeah, you know your husband know you. And they know that you just talking shit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to be honest, y'all. If I start getting my ass up, getting dressed every day and going out and about, that's when the issue going to come. But because I'm in the house all the time, cooking and cleaning and on here, that's he'd rather me be online in the house playing with you all than for me to get dressed and be finding places to go.
Then he gonna be thinking your routine has changed. What you doing?
Right. Just like we do, right? When we see that routine, his ass ain't get home in a certain time, I'd be like, where you been, babe? Know what I mean? You supposed you got off at 3. You should have been here at 3:15, 3:20.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that that's what marriage is, y'all. But believe it or not, if you're not, and I'm gonna say this, if you're not into somebody knowing where you are, which you should be okay with, if you're not doing nothing wrong, you should be okay with. Like, look, babe, I was at work a little late, but you got to assure your husband and or wife that they cool, that nothing wrong, that you ain't doing nothing you shouldn't be doing.
Right. That's right.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's true. Where'd Tay go?
I think she got knocked off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Jay said, Mr. Bomb let you talk shit, but when to sit down. I know that's right. I do be talking shit, y'all. And I understand why y'all think I'm running my husband, but I assure you, I'm not even joking. I do not run him. Now,
I'll be right back, Bomb. I got a call. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
I do not run my husband. And for those men who might be saying, well, do he run you? He doesn't run me neither. Right? We are individuals who come together. We love each other. But like I said, if my husband said, if he ran in this room right now and said, come on, we gotta go. Shit, I'll be freaking out, like, and get up and start filing. I said, where we going? What's going on? What's wrong? Like, because I trust him. I know that you gotta trust a man. And I want you men to know this. A woman gotta trust you. But if she trusts you, you can lead her any and everywhere, right? But she has to trust you. Now, she got to know that you really got her back, that you really love her, that you really care about her. Because if she don't believe that you ain't leading her as nowhere. She'd be like, nigga, you better follow me. She'd be like, I got the better route. You know what I mean? And that's how that shit go. I heard somebody up here. Who's else up here?
I think that's me. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sometimes it'll knock me out when I get a phone call, but it didn't knock me out this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
How the family doing? They doing good?
Yeah, everybody is doing good. Mm-hmm. That was my son.
Okay.
He's out. He was just calling. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I tell him to check in. You know, it's so much stuff going on up here.
Oh,
you know.
Girl, trust I know. I believe. Listen, that's why I like when my sons are here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you feel and it might not be fair to them, but my kids love it because you know they like money. They spend their money. They ain't got to pay their own rent nowhere. But doesn't it, as a parent, you ain't got to worry about much. And if they don't come home by a certain time, and they know they better call and let me know they're not coming home tonight.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I tell my son. I know you're grown, you're a young adult, but you still can call, you know, just to let me know you all right, you know, because so much is happening.
So much.
I ain't trying to treat you like a kid, but shit.
Right.
You know.
Man, I remember one of my sons had just graduated and they went to a party and girl, their phones died. Both of their phones died. And I'm up all night like, babe, I woke up in the middle of the night and I said, babe, the kid's not here. And we were just freaking out. I had my friends calling the hospitals, the police stations. Girl, woo, Lord. You know what I mean? I called my mom and dad all the way in Louisiana. And not like they could do something. Ain't shit they could do.
They could do, right.
Hey, China. How you doing?
Hey, I came up here.
Hey, China.
Hey, Brandy.
Hey.
I came up here. I was a little tied up earlier. But I wanted to say this, right? You know, like I think we all familiar with each other in the space. You know, some of us bump heads. Sometimes we curse each other ass out.
Right.
But at the end of the day, nobody gonna be controlled. You know what I mean? It's like you can't force nobody to do something because this is the thing. If you forcing people to do something, they're gonna turn on you because it's kind of like, why are you trying to control me? Why are you? That's just how I seen with the Celeste thing. I kind of felt like, you know, it was fucking disgusting. And one of the things I don't like about them too, they run in a pack, and it's kind of like if you don't agree with what they agree with, oh, you're a bad person. But the whole time, Bomb been over here rocking with y'all, fighting everybody, going at people distancing themselves from Bomb. Bomb been knowing people for a long time in this space. Some people without no problem. Some people just come out the Bomb channel, hit the link, and just want to chill. You distance yourself from all these people for them, and because they don't agree with one of the things, you know, you don't like, you're a bad person. And I'm like, you know, even though me and Bomb, yeah, we be butting head, right? We butt
I'm butting no heads with you. Listen, I know you a tough bitch. Stop acting like. And so
Bomb, you tough too. Bomb, why you acting like you're not tough?
I'm not saying that, but you are too. Ever since I met you, I've seen you on this bitch. You was listen.
Yeah, I've heard China go in.
Hell yeah. And so then she'll be like, Bomb, okay, I don't want that. Girl, I'll be like, come on, give me the smoke, China. China be like, nah, Bomb, fuck it.
I'm like, girl, I don't want to give Bomb the smoke. No, I don't. I don't want to give Bomb the smoke.
You have given me the smoke before. You was pussy ass bitch.
No,
I was like,
but it was
funny
because
though.
of them women. It was the women. It would never happen. Because let me tell you something, Bomb. It would never happen because a lot of time, like you be getting your shit off. I think it's funny. I'm pretty Rue will even tell you. Like I just see it as being funny. So I really don't be like trying to go there. You know what I mean? But
yeah, but I know you could go there, and I don't have nothing against you, China. You'll never do me nothing. I never call you out your name except bitch, like I call everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take
Mom
it
called me a
serious.
bitch once. I was like, what the fuck?
I remember. No, I remember.
I call
You
everybody
remember
a
that
bitch.
shit? Cause them bitches, cause them bitches, them TA that bitch Celeste, they was Bomb. She over there so chat. I'm like, and I'm listening to Bomb, and Bomb was like, and Brandon, bitch. I was like, wait, what?
You like, okay, Brandy. Oh, you don't come over here no more, bitch. Okay, bitch.
I'm like, I was just in your chat the other day. What the fuck?
She was.
You like, don't play with me, bitch.
I was like, them bitches. I said, them bitches and told Bomb, she in the chat over there. Because they the chat police and shit. Bitches.
Right.
Yeah.
And let me say this, right?
Go ahead.
Me knowing Rule, listen, we be having deep conversations.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put this, I put this on everything I love. Rule have told me so many times he love you. He got love for you. He just got love for you.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna tell you something, like me knowing Rule, there's a lot of people he don't really like. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people, and I know the people he like. I know the people. Because let me tell you something. If he like you, he'll get out your way. He'll get out your way if he likes you. Rule would get out your way, and he ain't gonna like overcrowd you or question you. He do that with Bomb. Like he see things getting a little hesitant, he'll back off and say, "I'm gonna let Bomb have it because I don't want." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I know this for a fact. You know, even when the women was over here and they like it was just getting heated, he would tell me, "I'm just gonna just fall back so Bomb I can give her the space so they can have so I won't get, so y'all won't have an issue." And he have told me that plenty of times. I know this for a fact. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta go, girl. My man calling me. I'll come back.
She said, "My man called." She was like, "Oh shit,
me.
my man called me. I got to go. I
know
go."
that's right, man. I know that's right.
I know that's right. God.
Yeah.
That's how I used to be. I remember those days, right? Like I didn't do what I was supposed to do that day, right? Because I may have gotten caught on the internet, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, I forgot to cook. Let me go." And let me hurry up and go. I heard him come through the door. Let me hurry up and go down there and act like I've been doing shit all day.
That's how I used to do that.
Yeah, man.
It used to be like, I gotta go take a shower with my husband.
Yeah,
like,
I still do that every once in a while. I'll be like, "Look, y'all, I gotta go.
Go.
Y'all gonna handle it up here?" And they be like, "Yeah, we got it, Bomb. Okay."
Yeah. When my husband called, I'll be like, "Okay, I'll call. I got a phone call. I'll be back." That'd be my husband, because he'll be like, "Why you ain't answer the phone?" He like, and what I was supposed to say? I was on YouTube. He'll be like, "What the fuck you mean you was on YouTube?"
That's why I be over here. Y'all don't be knowing. I be like, Leaky was in here with me. I was teaching, homeschooling him and shit. Then when I was over there, they heard him in the background, and I was like, he fussing with his tablet. But yeah, I was showing him something on his tablet so he could do. But I do everything with my grandson. I clean up. I could be cooking on here. You know what I mean?
Right. So, yeah.
But but I do remember them days when but now I don't have to do that. Y'all gotta remember, my kids are grown, so I don't have no babies to take care of. And except my grandson when he's here, and I volunteer to homeschool him, because he's only 2, and that boy is smart.
He is very smart.
He's smart.
He is. That's good. Because he's gonna be ready when he get ready for school. He's gonna be advanced.
Oh yeah. Today he came in here talking. I guess he knew it was raining outside. He come in here talking about, "Mom, rain, go away, come back another day." Yeah, he remembers everything. He's got one of those memories. Right?
That's good.
It's good and it's bad at the same time. I cannot listen to my goddamn music.
Oh yeah, because he'll be remembering that.
Oh yeah.
He going
did that to that
kindergarten.
song.
Yep.
You remember that I told y'all that I was listening to Chris Brown and Lil Wayne and that Yellow Model Chick, Yellow Honey, right? And I put it on and I was just listening to it. And Licky kept rewinding it after a certain point at the same spot. He was stopping and rewinding. He did that he rewind it, and then when he pressed play the next time, I think around close to the 10th time, he then start repeating the words word for word. Word
he
for
liked that
word.
part.
Yes, word for word. He was like, yellow, yeah, yellow, and I was like, what? I looked at him and I ran in there by my son and I said, check it out. Yo, son, listen to him. And he was just singing it. And that's when I realized, okay, I can't play music around him. Not my music.
Certain anyway. Music. Yeah.
And I listen to the City Girls, I listen to rap.
Right.
And with the cuss words. And now I can't do it.
No, not with him around.
Yeah, not with him around. So now I gotta wait till he go see his mom. And then I can play music. Man, so I gotta do that, y'all, because I want to be a responsible parent. I want to be a responsible grandmother. Right?
And
I wasn't like that. Yeah, I was different with my kids though. But sometimes I think maybe I just didn't know. Because I know more with him, because I got more time. I was working when my kids were young. But I don't remember my kids being this smart. But then again, when they was 2, they didn't have tablets. I wasn't sitting down teaching them, the way I do with my grandson, because I do have help teaching them. It's not just me like a teacher, right? Tablets have apps, and these apps have teaching these kids, right? So
exactly. Yeah.
There's no reason for us to have a son or daughter who go to kindergarten without knowing every color, every shape. There is no reason, because you get them the Fire tablet and you let them they tracing. My grandson is 2 and he writing his name. You're writing his first name. M-A. Yes.
By the time he goes to kindergarten, because he's only 2. So by the time he go to kindergarten, he'll know his address. He'll and all of that. Because I know when my son went to kindergarten, he knew his address, our full names. You'd be surprised. Some kids, they don't even know their parents' name. And I'm like, well, how they calling
their mom and shit.
Mom, right. And so he'll know, because he's really smart. He really is. He knows his colors, and I'm like, wow.
Every color. Like when I don't remember the teal even existing. I remember blue, green, gray, black, white, red, yellow, like the primary colors. And then they taught us that you could make blend the primary colors to get other colors. Yeah. But now they got teal, and he named another color that I didn't even know when I was a kid. I was like, damn, I'm just looking at
they smart.
What an oxygon is, and what's the other one?
Really?
Yes, he like oxygon and hectagon. I didn't know those. I don't remember knowing that. In fact, I don't even know what they are now.
Too. Yeah, okay.
I don't even too. Right. I don't know the difference between the oxygon and the hectagon. I know they got different sides. One of them got 8 sides, I think, and the other. Listen, and I'm old, and my grandson is 2 and know what a hexagon, an octagon, and a few other gons. And then I'm like, God damn.
Damn, that's good though.
But there's apps on his Fire tablet. So before we got in the Fire tablet, which we got it for Christmas, he was using my tablet, one of my iPads. But then we got in the Fire tablet because I wasn't letting him go home with his mom with my iPad. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing that.
I know that's right.
But so we got him his own tablet, and it has so many things on it. It could be just education. It's fun for him. He loved doing it. So tracing his ABCs and counting, and he loved it. They make it fun. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And these kids, they, technology, they just learn so much, I remember when my son was little, we got him a little Spanish. They were CDs back in the day, this little CDs, and he would learn how to speak Spanish from listening to that CD,
I'm thinking about doing that to him.
You should.
I should do that, huh? Because I can't correct it or nothing. All I could do is just put it on there, and if he have it in Spanish, the same things he's learning now, just instead of in English, in Spanish. And I think there is a setting that does that. I think a setting does make it in different language. I'm gonna try.
Really? Okay. Yeah, we had that for him because they learn so much now. It's different from when we were, young in school. So yeah, and he knows Spanish. He took it in high school, but we just expose him to it. Expose him to it. And you'd be surprised, girl. He'd be coming to you talking about, hola, mama. He'd be like,
yeah.
That'd be cute. Yeah.
That would be cute, man. But
yeah.
so I say I'm tired of these line mofos. I'm triggered now as soon as a dude start sounding poetic. Toulouse, what happened? What happened? My son be hollering. He want to go where? To Dubai?
You want to go to Dubai? Who want to go to Dubai?
Just Jay say her son. She said my son be hollering. He want to go to Dubai.
I know that's right. That son got good taste.
I know that's right.
I love to go to Dubai. Good Lord, yeah.
Dubai look nice when I saw some people.
Oh, girl, yes, it looks beautiful. I won't be going no time soon. That's expensive.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's expensive. So I hear. I don't know, but I heard it's expensive. Yeah, but it's pretty there. It's beautiful. Yeah, so. But anyway, I guess we ain't gonna be able to. Celeste's not coming.
Well, yeah, she ain't coming. Fuck it, bitch. But this is just part one. I guess there'll be part two tomorrow. I'll get out them crowds one way or the other.
That bit, and I'll be right there on the panel, okay?
So we can straighten this shit out because
you
know what? I really did not do none of them anything. You know what I mean? But something came out. They wasn't lying about it. So remember people, so I didn't know what to believe, right? Because I didn't even care, to be honest, because I didn't see it. I didn't see Rude put up nothing. They were saying that he did it, and I believe that he did, right?
Yeah, but I didn't see it either.
Yeah, so they were saying that he put up a picture, and they was claiming that it was nude, but I was thinking, well, if it was nude, YouTube would have, took it down.
That's what I'm thinking. When they had taken the channel or something, or
that's what they took mine and I flashed something by accident. Remember when I was on Google? Yeah, that's right. So I didn't know what to believe, and then I'll be honest, I wasn't taking no side. When I did see the photo, right? I was like, oh, it's a pretty, like you're a beautiful young woman in this photo. What you got to be ashamed about? And if it is you, that means you took it. And I told her how to take her power back. I really did. I was like, look, you're a beautiful woman. You was beautiful then, even in this picture. And just be like, yeah, that's me, and let it rock.
Just own it.
Yeah, just own it. Shit. That's like they can't use it against you if you owning it.
Exactly.
Right? And so that's why I be on here talking about my vagina being pretty, because that's what they want to throw in my face. But I don't let them take the ammunition. I throw it in their face. Right. You know what I mean? So they can't use it against me. But so I told her that. I say, hey, it's a beautiful pic. If ain't nothing you can do about it getting out there, because if it's already out there, it's already out there.
And that's the thing.
She felt embarrassed.
There.
Right. It was already out there.
It was already out there. So it's like, to create this whole lie. That's what got me. And I got my lawyers and the FBI and so
yeah. And you know what? And what used to get me is we were in the back, right? We have conversations, and she would say this, and I'd be like, okay, I would try to explain to them, ain't nothing you could do. Remember with Sasha Ray, I got docs, y'all. I got docs, and there was nothing that I could do. Right? The laws has changed, especially in Atlanta, and I was like, and they were like, maybe you didn't try. I said, I filled out the motherfucking paperwork. Right? Because she was doing a lot. But anyway, but she was like, yeah, no, my family got this, my family got that, and there's connections here and connection there. And so then they were like, but don't tell nobody. So I never told a soul. I never spoke on it. And then I come to YouTube the next day and she's over there talking about it. I'm like, wait a minute, what? I thought she said you keeping it a secret.
Right.
But you did a stream on it. And then so I'm like, well, so I was a little confused about that. And then the same thing would happen again, and she would keep everybody updated. And then she claimed, but don't tell nobody. And then she would do another stream. So she was essentially on here. She the one who mentioned that was happening, right? Exactly. You heard it out of her mouth, and she got the FBI and this and that. And that. You heard it from her, right?
But then she would say, well, I can't. And then she would get on the panel, well, I can't discuss it. But you brought the shit up.
Right.
But now you can't discuss it because they've got the FBI and my lawyers and this and that. It's like, okay, so the FBI, FBI is coming to YouTube over some pictures that you posted yourself.
Right. Especially if she, but she was claiming that somebody hacked her. So that's what it's about, like being hacked. And then they was calling it being doxxed, but it's not doxing. Everybody, if y'all go to my Facebook or my Instagram and grab my pictures or videos, there is nothing I can do about that.
It's public.
It's public. My shit not even blocked. I don't have my Instagram is wide the fuck open, y'all. Which tells you that it's nothing adult over there. Like they'll claim, oh, she over there naked. Well, you're not allowed to be naked on Instagram, number one. There are some videos that they removed because somebody over here kept reporting. They keep reporting. Like, they'll go over there and they'll report a video and then it don't come down. They'll report the video and don't come down. Like, and then I get a notification that somebody reported it, and then they'll say, well, you got an option to take it down or not. And then I don't take it down, right? Because it's been up for so long. And then they just seem to get tired. And then they will end up taking it down. They'll tell me, down. But it's normally they'll say because of the music. Oh, okay. Because of the music. But somebody's reporting it. But when I guess they're reporting it so much that they just say, okay, look, what could we get this down for? Okay, let's get it for the music. And they'll say, well, the music don't belong to you, we took it down.
Right.
I don't be caring if they take shit down with the fuck. I don't even get on Instagram like that. You know what I mean? When I get on there, no warning, no nothing. And then I have to head off. And I delete what I did. You know what I mean?
Right.
I showed you anything that if you don't catch me live, you ain't gonna catch whatever I
ain't gonna
did.
see it.
That's right. Because right when you stop it, they ask you, do you want to delete or save? And I hit delete. Yep.
Yeah, that's best. Then you ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to take your flag and all that shit.
Yeah, but mainly because I know I'm breaking a couple of rules over there, and I know if I let that shit process, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose another Instagram. I done lost several over there. I've been losing them. And by the time the name is Bomb Cherry Juice, it was already Bomb Cherry. You know what I mean? Okay. I done lost that account. Then it so I or Cherry Bomb. I'll be changing it up sometimes. Like like this channel. Remember, I had the Bomb Cherry Juice before.
I know you had a lot of channels, and
Remember, then the last one was Creole and Cajun with Bomb.
Yeah.
Now I got the House of Bomb that I don't really use much. Only when I'm on my phone. But anyway,
Creole
y'all.
And Cajun had a lot of good videos on there.
I know, because all my cooking videos was on there.
Yeah.
I lost all that shit. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go because it's 10 o'clock.
Baby.
It's almost 10. I'll see you later. Oh, and let me know if you want them pillows, because I did make some pillows for you. Well, hit me. You got my phone number. Just hit me. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
See y'all later.